Starting to record. Crack that open. Boom! Back at it again. Welcome to today's show. This Friday Q&A with Chocks A number 68. Bada bing. But of course, today is the Reservation Friday for Shiranui. What is going on, doggo fans? Can I get a woof woof? Adrian, you need to turn off. You need to put on your headphones for that, just to let you know. I've got my old man in the house. The folks are in town this week, and it's good to have them. It's been busy though, as a result. How you guys doing? What is going on, JC? Hey, we got lots of doggo fans in the house. We got John, or is it Orelli? Yeah, Orelli. Tino in the house. Eduardo hits me up with a meow. Today is Friday, the 27th of April, 2018. Thank you so much for joining us. Good morning, America. Good afternoon, EU. Good evening, Asian. Very good evening. Can I get a shout out to the Aussies in the house? I know it is very late for you guys, so thank you so much for joining us. What is going up, MAD? How's it going, yo? Hey, nice one, Larissa. What's going on? There is a lot of woofs in the house, which is great. Hey Dizza, how's it going? Now Alexis, hey Bong, how's it going, mate? Alexis, that's a a Vietnamese name. Do you say 1-1 for the way to say woof woof? Because in Chinese it's 1-1 with the G. So I'm interested in to know whether or not in Vietnamese it's 1-1. What is going on, Raina? How's it going? I've just finished up to date with Nashville, and of course, Raina James. There you go. What's going on, guys? Hey, Carmen. That's a new name. Can I ask, do we have any Friday Q&A with Chocks and A virgins in the house? We like to pop a cherry a week at least, but I believe, Chocks, we may have...
There should be a few, actually.
Plethora of new cherries to pop today.
Definitely.
That's what I like to see. Hey, Grant Canova. I love that profile pic. Huskies are awesome. What is going on, Lydia Boldini? Back again with the blue hearts. Hey, Michael Lai, thanks very much for joining. Welcome to Friday Q&A. We also have another new person here, which is John De Palma. What's going on, guys? Shout out to Agnesa. Thanks for joining from Belgium. I like it. Bennington Owens in the house. What's going on? Hey, Nate. Hey, Okami brought you to F4F in the first time. Then that's cool, man, because that's been over 2 years in the making. What is going on, Jamie Bailey? How is it going? Oh, 1-1 is Japanese for wolf. Well, then that's very similar to 1-1 for Chinese.
1-1.
I know for sure 1-1, but I don't know if that was Alexis with the Vietnamese surname. I was figuring out that it might have been a Vietnamese thing, but if it's taken from the Japanese, then I know what's going on. Hey, Scotty Thomas Collard, I'd like to see a new face in the house. Thank you very much for joining us. I got a message from Adrian Davis. Given latest developments on the Korean peninsula, is there a possibility of FRF beginning sales in North Korea or attending a Comic-Con there? That is really great information. Shout out to the old man, Adrian Davis. He is, of course... He has actually, Chocks, been across the border to North Korea. And
they got booted him out straight away, right?
Well, only because he was wearing F4F rules. So, for sure, that is something that I will try to raise at the next Korean Peninsula Summit. We actually have South Korean distributors. I'll ask them, what are they doing with North Korea? Are they do they want to take exclusivity for that market as well? Make sure they increase their numbers accordingly. What is going on, Regis? JC in the house, what's going on? Hey, JC, I haven't had a chance to talk to you about this, but JC, I'm going to give you the keys to Instagram F4F. Use it wisely. Don't lock me out. Post the news about Shiranui. We'll chat. Papa Davis, you're getting a shout out from Long Island. You gotta type fast that before the streams disappear, before the comments disappear. What is going on, Gail? Thanks for joining. 112 peeps, Chocks, 116. That's wow, 3 winners for next week's Q&A winners, 500 points. We had quite a few last week, was it the week before?
There was 4 winners last week, 3 winners the week before. Basically, it's a chance to win 500
JC.
reward points. Basically, for the new guys that just joined. So, sometime during the stream, we will leave a hashtag is usually hashtag F4F and then something else. So basically, when we tell you to go hashtagging, well, not hashtagging, just typing the exact hashtag word in the stream, then we just choose
absolutely 3
winners.
Absolutely. Now, I have a special place in my heart, Chocks, for Ami, and I'll tell you why. It's not just, of course, because it really took me by surprise with the amount of fans out there. You know, we just bumbled along, hey, let's make an Amaterasu, made it, bada bing, bada boom, and there was so much support from the Okami fans. It was really, really appreciated. But Chocks, one of the things about Ami that I will never forget, it, we launched Amaterasu January the 5th, 2016. 3 days later. 3 days later, the F4F OCC was born. So I look back and I remember Ami being the first thing that we made, that we put up for pre-order, brought into and started the club. So when we think about how old the club is, I look about when do we first launch or pre-order that first Ami. And I want to know how many of you guys actually discovered us because of Ami, and therefore joined the club because of Ami, because that was literally the perfect harmony of that matching together.
2.5 years ago?
2.5 years ago. We're just coming up to 2 years and 5 months. Doesn't time fly? Does it not? Does it not? Does it not? What is going on, Alex Pachulia? How's it going, mate? Shouting out to Neo Collection on the YouTube. Dead Space Night, Dead Ghost Night over in SF. How's it going, mate? Thanks for spreading the news. As always, much appreciated. What is going on, MC? Nice one, really. I love it. Hey, Anne N. Khans, much appreciated. You've got Ami from us, and that was the reason. I love it. What is going on, Becky? You know, awesome to see that was done. What's going on, Antonius? Remember how to say your name. How's it going, mate? You know, Dan Holland, let me tell you this. I've heard it before, time and time again. He said to me, I saw it then, but I was in grad school and then broke. I've had it when I was in NYCC. A guy came up to me, shout out to 3 PM. I'm not sure if he's on the stream just yet. Christian Hernandez, he goes to me, Alex, I knew about you when I was 15. And I couldn't afford a single thing. 10 years ago, I was 15 and I knew about you. I'm now 25 and here I am, and I can now finally afford to buy your, well, I can now afford to buy your stuff. That basically means, first of all, it was an honor that that he remembered us from 10 years ago. It was an honor that he had grown up with us. And it also made me feel very, very old. Hey, I appreciate it, Mike. You knew about us from Crash. Love it, mate. I love it that we have such blessing to have so many wide variety of licenses, Chocks. It allows for us to reach a lot of different people, all different types of licenses. And the great thing, and one of the crazy things is, shout out to Dizza, right? She was telling me she got Guts, but she also is a fan of Okami. You know, they're very, very different things. Yeah. Although, hashtag, we do see your surname, Wolf. So kind of, but you know, at least very, very sort of different sort of interest. And I'll always love that. When I remember we were sitting at NYCC and I used to say to some people, I was like, okay, we got this, we had like 18 different products, 20 different products. And I would say to someone, what is it about this, you know, what are the top 2, top 3 characters that you like? And they would always come up with very, very different things. You know, we obviously had Guts on the table. If you said you like Guts, okay, then you like Ornstein. Okay, that's a surprise, right? Obviously, because they're kind of similar, right? But then you have someone go, I love Guts, and then I like Spyro. You're like, wow, okay, really, really different sort of things. And I'm like, yeah, that's what's going on. No, Michelle, I'm not saying I'm 25. I'm saying he was 25. He was 15. Then he's now 25. It's been 10 years. So that story means that we've been around for over 10 years, meaning that when he says that he grew up with us from 15 to 25, it made me feel old. I'm older than 25. I'm older than 25. What is going on, Carol? Of course, shout out to you, sorting us out with the Arizona T in NYCC. Much appreciated. Roxanne, just tell your boyfriend that it was much cheaper than it really is. Hey, Michael Light, much appreciated for you to come and bring in that Shiranui brought you in, but you know me and I know you. What's going on, Mugen? Hashtag follow the line, right? What is going on? Alrighty. 131 Chocks.
31.
Yo.
Right.
week in review.
Oh, just some quick notices,
Notices
guys.
first.
Yeah, notices first before we go into the weekend review. As you guys know, it's going to be the Shiranui launch tonight after the stream. And basically, we will begin the reservation period after the stream. So
If you've come if you've come right now expecting us to give you all that information right now, I'm sorry to say there is a bit of stuff, just 3 hours beforehand, which is you know, the first is going to be just some notices that Chocks is going to go through. Now we're going to have the weekend review.
So if this is your first stream, first of all,
ahead,
make sure you join the Collectors Club if you've never heard about it. It's basically First of Figures Official Collectors Club. That's on Facebook. Do join that, and then one of our admins will add you in, so you can always stay focused on what's going on with F4F behind the scenes. And so basically what we're going to go through during this stream is some notices, some weekend review, some polls, some
Hey, Uncle Scabs.
Temptation Thursdays, and you know, the regular things that we do on a weekly basis. And then we'll go for some Q&As. Basically there's a post in the club posted on the Thursday where you guys ask us questions, and we'll go through every single one of those. And then after that, we'll play a game which is called Who Dat, where there's some reward points up for grabs. This week, there's going to be 4 players because we skipped last week. So we're going to choose 2 winners from last week and 2 new winners for this week. So 4 new winners. And then after that, we're going to go through the launch. So basically, I don't know, hopefully within 2 hours, we'll do the launch.
Yeah, all right.
Right, but we'll keep things updated throughout.
Yeah.
So basically, the launch will cover. We're going to bring out the statue, right, and then we're going to show you something extras. But after the stream, there's going to be an hour documentary that we'll post in our club on our main page, Facebook, YouTube as well. So reservation period will give you plenty of time to
consider whether or not you want.
That's right, to digest all the information before we validate next Tuesday.
And next Tuesday, we make it really complicated over here. Next Tuesday is all about validating, which is all about day 1 bonuses. We'll go into more into details.
We'll go into that
a
little bit later. So tonight, expect the full works, the high definition videos, the images, the pricing, the sizes, all that stuff will be highlighted within 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. But anyways, you know, if you're busy right now, do come join us in a couple of hours so you can see Shiranui in you know, true form. Yeah.
What's going on, Tanya? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. How's Mohit? It's been a while. Thanks very much for shouting out and saying yo. What's going on, MBDC? What's going on? It's been a while. Do day 1s get bonus points? They do indeed.
Right, so let's get started, right? So, Guts Berserk pre-orders, that is still ongoing, because last Friday we decided to extend the pre-order period. Usually we would have locked that down on last Friday and then reopen again for a last chance weekend 2 weeks later. But unfortunately, we didn't quite hit the numbers that we wanted, so we decided with everyone's input from the club that we decided to extend the pre-order period until it either hits 1,000 or it goes into production.
Robert, are you really from the Congo? That sounds amazing. What are you doing there?
He's working there, isn't he?
As? What's going on, Patrick Bear with us? What's going on, Mr. Morales? Yo, so it's weekend review?
So that's right, not yet. No.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
sorry.
so guys, so with regards to Guts...
It will be a long stream.
Guts, numbering and all that stuff, we will keep you guys updated on a bi-weekly basis. So somebody remind us next week, and then we'll give you guys the current status with regards to the edition sizes. All right? Right. One of the changes that Alex has made this week, I don't know why, but he did anyway. He updated the pre-order calendar.
Oh, yeah.
You can find the calendar under schedule on the website.
Yo.
That says upcoming pre-orders. Basically, it's a guidebook. Don't take everything exactly how it is, but I think you've made a couple changes. Not everything's going to be on there because we still got a few surprises in Q2 and Q3. So not everything's going to be on that pre-order calendar, but it's a rough guide of what to expect. And I believe Alex mentioned something.
Oh, that surprise.
He mentioned something about
that one.
Banjo.
That
so
one,
yeah, I know you guys are kind of anticipating that to be in sometime in Q2.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's been 19 years and 8 months. I figured,
right?
And you know, 10 months. Was a couple more years. Let's tie it in with the 20th anniversary with Banjo. What a perfect timing for that. And we also did that because we wanted to, you know. We requested some support from Microsoft, from the Red guys, and they said, you know, the perfect time is to time it around them. We said we'll absolutely defer to your experience on that. So, you know, just a little bit longer, guys. It's looking real good. It also allows us to do a few little tweaks we wanted to make, and that's and it's given us a bit of time for that as well.
Yeah. All right, so that's it. Now you can do the weekend review.
Yo, I've been binging all of your documentaries in the tube. Just wanted to say thanks for going above and beyond and showcasing more of the day-to-day life of F4F. What you two are doing amazing. No other companies are as involved as you do. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, Mike. Boom. That's what I like to see.
Binging.
Motivation to do.
How many hours? How many hours are those?
That's a lot of documentaries. That's a lot of hours right there. Yeah, I mean, we kind of just walked into.
It was like an hour and 44 minutes for Berserk Guts.
Berserk, yeah. I remember just doing Artorias back in the day. It was our first. Was it our first? It was our first one
across the room over there. Yeah,
it was the first one.
The first one was Artorias.
And you know, you'd maybe started. It wasn't even long. We sort of got straight into it. Yeah, you hadn't been around for very long. It was second launch for you, wasn't it?
Second launch. Yeah. First one was item 2.
Yeah, and then
Mega Man.
Did we do that beforehand? We did do it beforehand, didn't we? It was a documentary. Yeah. We did it beforehand, and then and we streamed it. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's all good. But you know, thank you so much for watching those guys. I hope you guys find it enjoyable. And you know, it's nice to just have a little showcase. It also shows me how my we did how my hairline's receding. What is up, Cedric Bardo? How's it going? The Shiranui documentary. How long is it, Chocks?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Just gonna find out, guys.
Who's asking?
Michelle.
Mike? Is it Michelle?
Yeah. Mike's thinking, oh, another 50 minutes of my life gone.
50 minutes. That's all right.
Yeah, it's 50 minutes.
50 minutes.
50 minutes.
No trailers, guys. Just 50 minutes straight in there.
Boom. 2 hours of Shiranui documentary.
Well, you can watch it twice.
Shiranui was super easy-ish because we'd learned so much from Ami. Yeah. Hey, Courtney, how's it going? Yo. Alrighty, Chocks. Is that it?
Alright.
Was that all the notices done?
You don't need that. Yep. Alright.
Alright, cool. So let's just shout out just to say that put your money where your mouth is. This company's called First for Figures. I can tell you that First for Figures, First for Fam. What is going on, mate? 1, 2, 3. The 4th baby in the Davis household will be coming. PO has already been put in, submitted 1 for 1. I got there first before any of you guys did. Due date, October the 31st. Let's go Halloween.
Really? October 31st? Really?
Yeah. And it's a go. What's going on, guys? 1 boy, 1 girl, 1 boy, 1 girl. That's the order. First for figures, first for family, first for kids. Done.
And then like slasher movies like with female names.
What do you mean?
You know, like if it was a boy, you'd have like, you know, Freddy and...
Oh, right. Yeah. Much appreciated, guys. The shipping cost is actually not too bad. It's shipping. Fortunately, the warehouse is quite close by. It's just down the road. I can go pick it all up, and mother and everything. So it should be all cool. And I will say that. What was I gonna say? I don't even remember what's going on yet. No. So first for kids. Keep it at that. Bada bing, bada boom.
We'll see.
Well, if I have a 5th, it's going to have to be first 5 figures, isn't it?
Well, let's see it. All right. He's going to change your license plate.
Yeah, let's not go there. Absolutely, let's not go there. All right, let's continue with the week in review. What's going on?
Not much this week, right? Actually, you did. There was quite a lot of polls on certain days.
Oh shit! I cried. There's a lot of congratulations. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, and then there's a lot of snip.
How's the stream for everyone today?
Ian saying snip.
Snip. Who said that?
Ian. Much appreciated, guys. Oh no, that's what I was gonna say. I'm now gonna try and what's going on, Brenton? I've now got to try and convince the missus that Clementine's.
Why? Why do you like clementines?
Hello, Walking Dead,
Yeah.
Telltale.
Right.
If I get her to play the game, maybe.
Brainwash her.
Who here played the Walking Dead Telltale games?
It'll be the second series.
Series 1.
Series 2 where you actually control her mainly.
No, I'm from like the first one.
First one you control as the other guy.
I think that you
protect her.
Yeah. I haven't done the second season.
Second one's where she's all a little bit more grown up.
Yeah, true that. If I can get Kanako to try out the Telltale, don't even like tell her that I want the name Clementine. Just let her play it first. You go, oh, by the way,
that's a nice name.
Yeah. Oh, I never thought of that. Yeah, I played season 1. That's the one I'm talking about, Uncle Scabs.
That's it. Lee in the first one. That's right, Becky.
Nice one. Nice. All right, sweetie. All right, week in review. Let's talk Alucard edition size. Chocks, hit that.
Oh, edition size. All right, guys. So you know that the regular version is still ongoing. So if you guys are still interested in that, jump on that because the regular version has flexi payment options on that, obviously, and the exclusive and the Twilight and combo are on waitlist right now. But you guys know that anyway. So most important thing, the numbers. The exclusive.
How's it going, Chris?
Yeah, let's do the exclusive first. You guys want the exclusive? You guys want to take a guess?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we haven't done that for a while. You guys want to guess? So we're going to give 2 numbers, one for exclusive and one for Twilight. So let's do the exclusive first. Take a guess. How many numbers do you think for Alucard exclusive edition?
Brenton's asked me about the snip as well. Dad, a lot of people ask me if I'm going to get the snip. No?
Where?
Look it up. I can't. It's already gone.
Type it again. Right, so Cassandra's saying 350. Lucia saying 666. Mike saying 750. Billy Olga, wow, 1200. Uncle Scabs is saying 215. They can hear that. Might as well just say it loud. Alex Petula with 450. Bang with 750. Chris 413. Cody 500. Wow, Mr. Brown, is that a new name? 1200. Brenton with 750. Roxanne, snip. Good morning, Romeo. David's exclusive 400. 850, 900, 600, 550. Some of you guys have got it correct in there. Hey, Rick Shaw. I think you need to change your new profile pic, right? You've shaved off your beard. Or is that the... is that some...
What is up, Richard Melbourne? How's it going? 2 CV boys in the house. Oh, shall I see? Hey, 3. Bong's in the house as well. What's going on, Bong? Bong Lei?
Tracy.
Yeah.
Tracy.
Yeah. For Shao, alright, Chocks, hit them with the exclusive numbers.
Alright, exclusive is 450. Alright, guys, make sure you mark this down because I will probably forget. So, it's 450. 450 exclusive Alucard.
Hit us with the Twilight edition numbers.
Alright, Twilight. You guys want to take a guess? Hey Angela, thanks for joining the stream. First time here. Make sure you join the Collectors Club as well.
Look what Roxanne said. Hashtag needs to be F4F snip. I might take you up on that.
Hey Brittany. That's right, Alex Petula, you was bang on. So was Brittany.
Alex Petula, he's a player. He knows what's up. He knows the industry very, very, very well.
Hey Mike Lazinski. Hey Wesley Clark, 600 for Twilight. Rafael, 700, 450.
I mean,
for
the question
5.
is, do you think that the Twilight edition is higher or lower than the X?
Yeah. Twilight is the one with the...
Let's not go there.
With the Twilight collar.
I like it.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, Mufazal.
How's it going, mate? Shout out to HMO. Lovely work on that. Zero. Yeah. Nice one, mate. Nice one.
Good job, guys.
What is it going on, Kanako? You missed it. I'm just kidding. Everyone give a shout out to my lovely wife, Kanako Mori. She's just joined. Can you show her the love? Baby number 4 on the way. If you would do me the honor of giving her some well wishes, I'd appreciate that. Hi, Chags. How's it going? I'll just let everybody know. First for figures. First for kids. What's going on? Everyone's telling me that I need to get the snip.
Courtney thinks it's going to be lower, so 350 or 400. Tommy thinks it's going to be higher. And what the hell happened to the stream?
Because when I do that, it's basically higher.
I think it's going to be lower. Mr. Brown says higher. Kevin Bookbinder was 650. Oh, Alex Petula 150 for Twilight.
You know, all that thing I said about Alex Petula, take it back because he's completely wrong. You don't know anything about the industry. These.
What are you doing?
Because the things are not coming in. When I do that, it's because they're not moving. If it's paused, it's because look, Alex Petula was so we're saying congrats to Kanaka, which is really appreciated, and then Petulia's down here. That's why that's why I have to refresh. That's why I'm doing that because it's on that. You're very welcome, Mufazal. Again, I think there's something wrong with these. It's stop moving again.
Oh.
Which is annoying.
600, huh?
It's Firefox.
Oh, using Firefox this time?
Yeah, because last time, I know. So like,
hey, Jordan, can we reverse yet?
We can reserve.
Reserve, yeah, sorry.
Congratulations, I'm sure Alex is a beautiful baby.
Look at Ian. Definitely lower than...
4 kids license. That's a good point.
True, yeah, 4 kids. The return of 4 kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Is this including combo or is combo separate? No, combo is included because it's not a separate thing. No, you don't have to use. It's me using Firefox. All right, Chocks, hit them with the Twilight number.
Okay, so exclusive was 450. Twilight is 575.
Thank you so much for the support, guys. Unbelievable support. Just where did that come from? Castlevania fans, thank you so much for the support. No idea. Much appreciated. We will do you proud. Dracula is deep in development. We have some super plans coming up for Castlevania down the line. Death is really far down the line as well.
Yeah.
The whole episode has been a fantastic motivation. We're very, very appreciative of that. You know, things were a little bit concerning when we saw Simon numbers. But, you know, well done to Castlevania fans. They really were there to support the line. And of course, it was our first ever Castlevania when we have the club as well. So, you know, that's maybe something as well. But, you know, so thank you so much, guys. Impressed. Very, very impressed. And really appreciate it. So
and
thank you so
much. Thanks. You know, if you're, if any Konami staff are watching the stream, thank you very much as well.
For your support. Thank you
well,
so much. Chocks 153, so that's four lucky winners.
4.
Much appreciated, Timothy Watts. Thank you so much for the support on that. What is going on, Brendan Rastalo? We've got Randy Gerards in the house as well. What's going on? What's going on?
Mr. Brown, MC Brown.
Can you put yours on the stream as well, so I can see if it's like stopping on mine, and it's like moving on yours and it's stopping over here. Then you can tell easily.
No, yours is faster.
No, fine, but sometimes it just pauses, and then if it keeps going on your side, then I know what's up.
Symphony of the Night is legit one of the best games ever, so I don't know why I underestimated.
You were doing so well first time, mate. Petulia, man, you were doing so well. Shall we continue with the rest?
You see it?
Yep. All right, week in review. Is Shiranui a boy or a girl? I asked that question because we needed to know what sex to say in the documentary. We went with what everybody else said, which the majority of people said it was it's a girl. Agree or disagree? Let us know in the comments. Agree or disagree. Next one. one of the things that I asked you guys about is a bit about Facebook advertising and having to is to take all these different interest groups and apply it to Shiranui and see how it performs against each other. There was a lot of sort of standard stuff, you know, PlayStation, video games, but some of them were a bit too broad. Some of them were way out there, but really perform well. And I'll give you a couple of them. The first one is the furry fandom. The way you test it is you can see how many people click on the link, and you can see against other ad groups how they compare. And furry fandom actually clicked on the link for Shiranui for quite a lot, which was quite a lot, which is quite impressive. And the other one was a general wolves. Now here's the question: have you ever bought something that you have no idea what it is, but you just like the look of it? Now I've seen it every now and then, and it's the ultimate compliment, Chocks, when someone does that. But maybe someone who just like wolves made just like Shiranui without having ever played the game. And that seemed to get a lot of clicks as well. Another one was plushie toys. Yeah. So that was quite interesting as well. Interesting. Yes, Reina, going for the girl.
Leah just says
Angela says
goddess.
Man. Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Shiranui is definitely bringing all the girls to the yard, though. One of the most amazing things was I could track and see how many people that clicked on the link was male or female, and a lot of the clicks was coming from the females. Now, if you compare that to Guts, 97%, 93% was male. So that was interesting. But you know, we sort of knew that from the original one, right? But it just not quite thinking that it was going to be more ladies than not. It'd be quite interesting. Hope, what do you think about an Okami plush? Something you'd be interested in? What's going on?
Hey, Troy Blair.
Yo, Troy. What's going? All right, we got the Shiranui Bella. For the 24 hours, I was super happy to see that every time I logged into the club, there was a picture of my beautiful Bella doing the Shiranui pose.
How, like, what did you do to her to make sure she stayed in that pose?
Super glue. The leg.
She got the wrong paw up as well.
Yeah, I know. I tried super gluing the other side. No, I tried doing, but there was too much glue, so I had to like stick it down like that, and then you know, bet her. It's cool though, the Shiranui pose.
Cool, yeah. Cool.
And then I got to see the F4F doggos and puppas.
Oh wow, it's crazy.
In the club, so many.
Tons of pet owners we have.
I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Don't worry, Fem. We are going to be doing a Ami PVC.
Should have done the same when you had when we did Bowser.
Oh, your turtles.
Yeah, you got
I got a turtle as well, haven't I? Yeah. So, absolutely. So we did a couple of polls. Pre-order process, 1 line per order. That is going to be happening next week, guys. This is going to be the last launch where you can have multiples in one cart. We're going to be doing it 1 per order. Now, we apologize for any inconvenience caused. So sorry about that. But that will be kicking in from next week. So it won't be Shiranui, won't be affected by it. But this is, again, only for those that decide to order more than one thing in a night in a cart.
Yep.
Hey Pachulia, I saw your post in there and I saw that you lost, I think, 15 years of friendship. It's rough, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Troy, mate, never ever change. So we've got a upcoming Vegas trip, as you guys know. One of the things I wanted to see was, with Mario and Yoshi wrapping up, I wanted to see what we're going to do for the next in the line. With that said, we ran a poll and wanted to see where they came in terms of popularity, in terms of what would be next. Donkey Kong seems to be the one that's at the top, followed by Luigi, I believe, off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And based on that information, I will definitely be looking into seeing what we can do with that. Of course, everything is subject to the big N, and it's going to be part of our meeting and discussions in Vegas. So it was good to get a bit of research. And you know, when I speak to them and say, look, this is what the club wants, this is what we want, this is what we want to do as well. So, you know, that's definitely all part of that. moving on, we also shout out to any Sonic fans. Are you guys fans of Super Shadow? Is that something you want to see? I have not put a poll number on there. People are incorrectly assuming I'm saying 550, but the reality is we want to see as high as it can go. You know, we're dead keen on those dioramas because of the way that 25th anniversary performed. What are you looking for? It's supposed to be over there somewhere.
I can see it from there. It's underneath the chair.
You know, from the 25th anniversary, see how that's going?
Another comment you missed was I asked whether F4F, in the light of your new family situation, was going to make a takeover bid for Toys R Us.
First of figures at Toys R Us, yeah? Alright, shout out.
Alright.
See you later, Adrian.
Bye-bye.
See you later, pups. So if you wanted Super Shadow, is that something that you wanted to see? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. There's a poll in there. Go and vote for that and see if that's something that you want. Let me know. Let us know. That'll be something that we would love to get our hands on. There's a little matchup for Super Sonic, of course. Right, this gemr.com is like a sort of, I think we're going to pause that for now. It was supposed to be a place where you could just, like, if you wanted to put your First Figures collection and put it in the First Figures group there, but it seems like too much overlap, Chocks, or something with this group as well, so it's kind of like
Spreading other things out.
Yeah, so it's not quite what I thought it was going to be like. So
we read the comments. Yeah, some pros and cons there.
Absolutely. I'm going to just quickly
fill
this up.
Let me do some stuff with these two then.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So this week, a couple of packages came into the office. One of them was the Sonic 25th anniversary. So I took that out the packaging. It's looking very sweet. It comes in double boxing, one outer shipper box, and then your standard shipper box, and then your colored ad box within those boxes. And don't worry about it. It doesn't really take up too much space. It's actually quite the gap between the outer box and the inner box is quite close, but the sponges are quite thick, so it's still protecting the inside the inner shipper box. So but everything else looks fine. Took it out, assembled it. You know, the lines are clean, the lights are working sweet, and yeah, seems quite good. But I'm sure you guys will be the judge of that once Sonic 25th hits out in the market. I believe the calendar is showing around about June time, so if we have any more firm dates, we will update the Trello calendar with regards to Sonic. And again, we also posted the Jin Tekken 3 outer box. Pretty straightforward, 1/4 scale statue, no lights, but you know, it's a massive Jin, and the base is heavy. So you know, if you pre-order Jin 3, that's going to be straightforward to assemble. That's only in 2 pieces. So do let us know once those arrive at your doorstep. Do let us know what you think of those items, because so far those 2 are looking quite good. Yeah.
Cool. 2 teehees posted this week. The first one was, of course, of a red potato with black dots on it, and
it's Mars.
Right. And another one was of a golden potato, both of which highlight just how close-ups of the small potatoes are that we are. So that's basically what's going on with those teehees. Unless you think it might be something else. Do you know it? Tee-hee! Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Blog post, Chocks.
Blog post, yes.
First one is, as of last week, of course, we did the reveal that this week would be all about the Shiranui. Well, we have been, we did a blog post on that, of course, along with that trailer that we did for you last week, with the teaser, we'll call it. We actually have a trailer video for tonight, which is at least 2 minutes long, so shout out to Jeffrey for working hard on that. Looking great. We'll show you that a little bit later towards the end of the stream. But of course, in the actual blog itself, that was just the teaser you guys saw last week.
So there's a short teaser, which is the one that's on our main Facebook cover. That's the teaser last Friday, and we created that blog for you guys to get into the rhythm, the hype of Shiranui, and then tonight there will be a full blown on hype video, and then a documentary as well.
Brendan Rossello giving the shout out to the trailer. He's not miswriting and instead of talking about the teaser, he's actually talking about the trailer because hashtag admin perks. You got to see it a little bit earlier on this week. Reservations Ramon kicks off in about 2 hours, I would say. Less than. No. Reservations will start at least 2 hours away. Yeah. That's when we start the reveal.
That's when we start.
The actual reservations open after we stop the stream. Lilith, is it cutting out for you? Is it cutting out for anybody else?
Lilith.
Seems to be okay for me.
My screen froze. Do you want to quit out the stream and then come back on?
Yeah, try that.
You might refresh or try a different browser.
Cool.
I see tons of new names.
I love it. I love it. How's it going, Ilsa? You want to hit it up with the next blog post?
Statue forums.
Yeah.
Yes. So last week we received the statue forum. I'm glad that's still on your desk.
Of course, mate.
Yeah. So
I look at it, I polish every day.
Yeah. You missed the spot. All right. Statue forum F4F. Link on the King of Red Lines. Best gaming statue. Will Okami Shiranui win best gaming statue for 2018? Maybe. You guys decide. Let's try and get some more of these. And yeah, so a blog post was mentioned that, just giving the guys at Statue Forum a shout out. Make sure you subscribe to their Facebook page, but majority of their activity are on their forum. They have a specific forum, statueforum.com. So if you're a forum type of guy, do join up and yeah,
absolutely.
have a little chit chat in there.
Glad to hear it's working for you, Lilith. What's going on, Cassie B? Tiago in the house. What's going on? We've got Chatterby King in the house. What's going on, De Jesus? Oh, nice. We're going to be getting King of Red Lines next week. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. All right, Chocks. We have updated the authentication leaflet, Chocks.
Yeah.
Starting from the next
Spyro, maybe?
Spyro. Maybe there was somewhat halfway through the Majora's Mask or something. We basically ran out of them, and then we decided to make a new one because we wanted to update with some newer stuff. So, boom! The back is still the same. This is the new one. What do we have here, Chalks? We got Spyro in the house. We got Guts. We got Ornstein. We got ourselves Taki here. Crash.
Yeah.
Alucard. Snake. Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
That is of course, all the social media information there. How to reserve your statue. Bada bing, bada boom. New leaflets gonna be in those. So the other ones before, the one with the Majora's Mask and the Barrier suit, that's the OG ones.
Lucky Cat Mario.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Hey Joshua, yes, I have seen the Attack on Titan Season 3 trailer. I posted that in the TT a couple of hours ago. It was only shown, it was just reviewed a couple of hours ago. So yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Oh, nice one, Petulia. Thanks for the shout out on King. I appreciate that. Righty. That's it.
That's it. That's the weekend review. It's kind of a short weekend review, but hopefully you guys seen a lot of good content this week because there was quite a few polls and a couple product updates. So hopefully more items to come out soon.
What am I doing? I'm looking up this so I can bring up my Q&As.
Right. TT, Temptation Thursdays. Guys, we are at TT number 99. For those guys that don't know what TT means, basically every single Thursday we will create a post in the Collectors Club, you know, just highlighting a particular game or a particular anime that if we were to start a pre-order the next day, would you guys buy it? Simple answer, yes or no. Basically TTs come from suggestions from you guys. There's a specific thread in the club where we ask for your opinions on who should be up for next TT. Same again for Fun Days, F4F Fun Days, which is on Sunday. if you rally a particular anime or game, we will look into that, and then we'll put it up for a TT if there's a lot of support for it. And it's basically just to gauge the interest in that particular topic. So you know, for some, if a particular game or anime gets a lot of support, and I mean a lot of support, it could be a potential you know, IP that we look into in the future. Or you know, if all the moons and the stars are aligned and we just so happen to bring in a licensor in the office, we could show these TT to those guys and impress them, and hopefully you know, some good things will come out of those.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so TT, let's start with last week's TT night.
Have you seen Infinity War yet?
Have you seen what?
Infinity War.
I haven't yet.
You're gonna watch it?
I'm gonna watch it next weekend, so...
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so far I haven't been spoiled, so yeah, keep it hush hush, guys.
Why not this weekend?
Because I'm busy this weekend. And my mate...
Oh, you're watching with your mate, yeah?
booked the ticket for next weekend.
Ah,
yeah.
okay. Right.
We're going...
IMAX?
I believe so, yeah.
Ah,
It's
cool.
expensive. Yeah. Anyways,
I
why
saw a
are you
couple
asking
of-
that?
Oh, Jordan asking, are you going to see it?
Yeah, are you gonna see it?
I think, yeah. When I see it in the
Has
cinema, I'm not
has
sure.
Harvey seen any
So
of them?
I've been out to the cinema twice this week. The first one was on
Yeah.
Tuesday night. I went to see Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs.
Dogs or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs.
Woof woof.
Oh, okay.
Which is cute.
Never heard of it. Good? Enjoy it?
Yeah, it was stop motion. It was really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It was something for Harvey, but also something for the adults. It's kind of like politically, it's like a satire.
Right.
Really, really good animation, stop motion. So I appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
And the other one was last night. I saw A Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place.
Mm. Anybody seen any of those?
Ooh, it's got Scarlett Johansson.
Quiet Place. Yeah, I went twice, Uncle Scabs, because my old man's in town. Well, my family's in. I went to see with one with Harvey and these are the last two because Mark was like to me, you have to go see it. So okay, I want to see that.
What kind of film is it?
It's a
Is it
horror.
one of those jump scares.
Yeah, but the beauty, yes, kind of, but well done.
Ah.
Well done.
Ah, it's got Emily Blunt.
Yeah. Edge of Tomorrow, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. You probably won't be able to see it in the cinema anymore.
Why is that?
I think it was like the last couple of days. That's the
Really?
reason why I went to see it yesterday, yeah.
I don't know.
Chris Madrid saw a queer, yeah. I thought it was really good, yeah. Alright. Are we on to the TTs now?
Yeah. Oh, there's going to be a Conjuring 3. Yeah.
You were a fan of The Conjuring, weren't you?
It was alright. Not all of them, but some of them were alright. I'm going to check it out then. I've been busy watching Lost in Space.
Oh, is that
on
good?
Netflix. It's actually alright, yeah.
Yeah, you finished it now?
I finished it, yeah.
Yeah, is it worth it?
It's alright,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? The Quiet Place is all about. There's a lot of scene of it where it's quiet.
Right.
It's what kind of in the title.
I'll just make a note of that.
But
yeah. Just
my
in
dad,
case-
right? You know what my dad's like? He's
Yeah.
like if something isn't, all he does, he just sort of, if he's not happy with something, he just sighs, right?
Really?
Yeah.
What,
And
during the film?
because well, no, it's because there's all these quiet scenes, right?
Yeah.
And then the person to the right and to the left of us was like.
The
rappers
you can hear everything.
but really, really loudly because
Yeah.
obviously there was like complete silence on the film itself. Do you remember that bit in Star Wars where it goes, it goes and it goes silent in the movie? It goes completely silent. It's like that, sort of like that, but like for half the film.
So you can hear somebody fart.
Yeah, pretty much. Cool, Chocks, over to you.
Right, TT. So what was it? Last week's was number 98. And that was Flint, SMT, Shin Megami Tensei. And that currently sits at 178 votes, quite a low vote count. 46 votes for yes, 132 votes for no. So yes, interesting. So I mean, obviously there's quite a few entries in that series, and I can understand a lot of people have different tastes with certain characters, but hey, you know, TT's never die. Keep voting for that line. You know, when we do another SMT later on, maybe we'll choose a different character. Okay, right, moving along. TT99. Right, so a lot of guys have been asking for this. Attack on Titan. Quite a mixed opinions on this one. Right now it has 343 votes. That means 174 votes for yes and 169 votes for no. It's pretty neck and neck. This one's very tough to decide because a lot of people prefer the humans and a lot of people prefer the Titans, and you know, a lot of people saying there's too many humans out there in the market, and again, a lot of people wanted some Titans fighting against each other as a diorama piece, and it is, you know, what it is. And just so happened today the trailer for season 3 appeared. Yeah. So let's see how this goes.
Okay.
Oh, you ready for your Q&A, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, so TT100. I made a poll on that in the club, and you guys gave quite a lot of suggestion, and I think we have decided that we are going to go with that, right?
Okay.
Right, so Nintendo fans are going to be quite happy for this one. So TT100 is going to be F-Zero Captain Falcon. All right, I'm going to give you the character name this time as well. So it's Captain Falcon F-Zero. All right, so the character, right, not the actual vehicle, but the character itself. So TT100 is going to be that one. And should we do this one? Should we do this one for TT101?
It needs to be done before we go to Vegas. So
Yeah,
you
which
can
is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't done any announcements.
What do you mean announcements?
As in, we have like 3. Have we done all our 3?
We've done our 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Attack
sure.
on Titan was the last one. Yeah.
Okay,
So
sure.
the TT100 is going to be F-Zero Captain Falcon. TT101. I know you guys. We promised we're going to say this. We're going to bring this up before we go to Vegas, and that's going to be Xenoblade Chronicles. Right? Don't PM me whether it's going to be 1 or 2 or any specific characters. All right. So
Surely show.
you say that, and comments from these guys is like, no, not Shulk again.
Really?
Yeah. But why? I like 1, but I prefer 2 and all that. Oh, God, back and forth. Let's just try and rally for the actual series as a whole, and then we'll
Worry
go
about
in. Yeah,
that
worry
later.
about the stuff later, all right? Just worry whether it gets to 1,000 first. Yeah, so that's 2. I haven't even thought about the 3rd one yet. What do you want?
Vagrant Story.
Really? Interesting. Right, so you heard Alex. He said Vagrant Story is going to be TT102. Alright, guys.
Romeo, there's already been a Robotech TT. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. This week's winners. Last week's winners, this week's winners.
Last week's winners. Hashtag F4F AOTT. Attack on Temptation Thursdays. Last week there were 4 winners, and they have been chosen.
Alright then, we're going to kick it off with winner number 1, begins with an R. And it is Remy Lopien. How's it going, mate? Congratulations, 500 war points coming to you. We also have a next winner, begins with a J, and that's Jeff Gallimore. Congratulations, 500 war points for you. Next is Mike Beechcroft. Congratulations. Last but not least, Nick Pergakis. How's it going in the house? What's going on? 500 war points for you. Congratulations on that. This week's hashtag is, of course, hashtag F4F Snip Snip. Shout out to Roxanne. Hashtag F4F Snip Snip, SNIP for a chance to win 500 war points chosen at random. We have currently 4 winners possible next week. Chosen at random. First come, first serve basis. What is going on, players? No, it's not first come, first serve basis. That's complete rubbish. Hashtag F4F, snip, snip for a chance to win 500 war points. That's absolutely right by Eve, Ivan, and Justin, and De Jesus. Perfect, bang on.
2 snips.
Hey Beluga, you do not need to worry. You can just go to the website in about 3 hours' time, and we will have that up on the website in order if you're looking forward to the Shiranui information.
Alright, so the hashtag's pinned at the pinned comment. So make sure you spell snip snip correctly.
Absolutely. Alright, sweet. Here we go, guys. It's TT now, yeah? I mean, it's Q&As?
Just double checking. Yep. Q&As. Q&As.
I'm going to review who the winners are.
Yeah, after the Q&As. When they start the next game.
Okay. Alright, let's do it. But they might not be on the stream. Is that a point?
But we're saying they're winners. And if they're on the stream, they'll play. If they're not on the stream,
we'll keep waiting until they do come on.
We'll keep waiting until they come on, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Unless you guys can tag them to get themselves on the stream, yeah?
Alright,
let's do this. Let's do the winners now. Right, last week we
had a bit of a boo-boo.
With choosing the winners. So this week we went back and reviewed the clip, and we decided to choose the winners that spelt Violet correctly. All right. Begins with a V, not a B. Not the character next to V, which is a C, or the one above it, which is an F or a G. Right. So it's a V. Right.
I never knew you were such a rapper.
All right. There you go. So V for Violet. So 2 winners from episode 67. That's going to be Christina Marie. Christina Marie. So if you guys know her, make sure you tag her.
Hey Leah, what do you mean the issue with the Ami bus? If you meant the fire effect, maybe? I'm not sure what you mean. There wasn't particularly any issue with the Ami bus off the top of my head.
Christina Marie. So I'm tagging her. So hopefully she will join the stream, and so so she can play who dat.
MC, just in case you don't know, McBrown, that you'll have to write hashtag F4F snip snip for a chance to win 500 reward points, chosen at random next week by Chocks, which is the reason why people are writing it in.
And then the second winner from last week is Nikki Romaine. I've just tagged you, so hopefully you're on the stream, or you're about to come onto the stream for your chance to win up to 8,000 reward points.
Ami Busters are the same factory that's making Silver, which was made, and 25th Anniversary, which is on the last straights, and Ami's next afterwards. So it's more about that rather than anything about Ami itself, and we use the time to just work on the improve the lights as well. That's pretty much it.
How do you pronounce it?
Eloise?
Eloise, yes. I was just talking to her before we started the stream. One of our club members hit her up and say, hey, can you use my refer a friend link? So, yeah, she was like, oh, is this a spam? Oh, is this a scam?
Ah, right.
Yeah,
okay.
so...
Oh, Nikki's in there. Like it.
Yeah?
Perfect.
Hey, Nikki.
You were one of last week's Who Dat winners, so make sure you stick around.
Make sure you stick around after the Q&A so you can play the game. You can play first. Let's see if we can get Christina Maria in the stream as well, so she can play.
Absolutely. All right, cool. Is that it?
Are we all good? Are we all good with snip snip?
I'm not. All right, I'm going to kick it off. Christina Marie. She's going to be one of the people that gets for the who that, but she's also the first person for Friday's Q&A.
Oh, really?
Yep. And she's asking any news on Midna, and hello guys, well hello to you. And Midna is going to drop when she's ready, but be warned that she will drop as soon as she's ready, as in we've waited so long that there's no messing about, we're just going to slot her straight in. Now, I believe we're on the home straight, so she could drop at any time. We still are making some tweaks, but once we get that ready, you will be the first to know. Trust me. Uncle Scabs is asking about Nito. The answer is we're just tweaking the 3D file. We had to just do some engineering work on that, just to slightly tweak that. So that's on the home stretch as well before we go to printing with that. Thomas Lane, how's Edward Elric doing? He's doing okay. Resubmitted for approval. Should get that in the next day or so. Hopefully we can then go to 3D print. Dante is, we're actually tweaking that a little bit to improve it. And so that's gone back to a slight change on the base. And we'll talk about it in the Q&A a bit later on. I mean, the documentary itself. Braden Cole, hey guys, finally getting warm here up in Canada. Any photos of the Spyro art box? When will Kanjo be revealed? So the Spyro art box is never revealed mainly until Chocks either has it here or I've done my production video, so we don't sort of show that then. The Kanjo is not until July, as I was saying earlier. Any news on Crystal Dragon? Well, you know, I'm pushing for approval on that. Ripto, no news. Neo Cortex is coming along nicely. Is there any other crash in the works? Yeah, there's a flying jetpack crash, maybe in a couple of years' time, but that's all we've announced so far.
Oh, Yancho.
Yeah.
Yancho, first time here, bought Ami exclusive and back for Shiranui.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us.
You didn't come back for the Ami bus.
All right, sweet JC, take it easy. Thanks very much, and I'll be hitting you up so you can hit the others up on Instagram. James B, how's that 25th anniversary art box looking? I think Chocks posted a picture of it the other day.
It's in the club.
It's in the club. In terms of how does it look all the way around, you will see it in the flesh, maybe a part of the production video as well. Andrew Gusman, so here's a way to make people who don't care about numbers happier. I think you should just give us regular people the ability to customize the number portion with your name or something along the lines. I know admins have the ability, but I feel like we should all be able to do that as well. Admins get other privileges, so it's not like too much of a loss for them, just an idea. And I totally understand, and I totally agree. The website at the moment is not able to deal with that. Will it be able to deal with it in the future? Maybe so, but I have had some thoughts about that myself, not just about you know, that sort of personalization or anything like that. It's something that I've you know, had thoughts about, and I will continue to think about. So watch this space in that regards. Also, maybe in the future we can have our day one cards signed by both Chocks as well. I feel he's been a big part of the F4F, and both Alex and Chocks are faces of the company. Chocks, how's your right arm?
Busy replying comments.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
PM him and maybe he can do you a solid. Chandler Jeff Code, will there be a solid PVC like the crash? Or that is something that I'm going to be discussing with Activision. It was something that I talked about doing with them before. We were told no. But that was before the announcement of the Spyro Remastered. So, of course,
yeah,
you know, we are going to sort of look into discussing that with them in Vegas. The B, since you guys are both already in the final stages of development for the physical form.
Disa Wolf. Disa Wolf? Disa.
Yeah.
Are you the one who's pregnant? You've been munching on snacks the whole stream so far. I'm sorry, Disa. I haven't had any dinner tonight. I'm a bit grumpy.
Since both are already in the final stages of development, physical form, and since anime centers will now be open for months, or production begins, or 1,000 pieces are sold, is there a possibility of Spike and Jet going up for order at the same time so they can get our cowboy team faster without having to wait 4 to 5 to 4 months before PO? Well, Jet is not has had his head redone, so it's not quite done already. But I have thought about that as well. Maybe offering a combo pack for both of them as well. What do you think about that, Chocks?
Sure. One more teasers.
I'm alright right now. Thanks.
Yeah. It's apparently made in Australia.
Oh well, it's right then, isn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna support Australia.
Doesn't want to come out.
Packaging design. Come on, Australians. That's rubbish. Sorry, what was the question?
Should we launch Jet and Spike together at the same time?
No way! No way!
Number 2. Some collectors seem to prefer the more plain base of the regular of Guts to the deluxe Blood Spirits base of the exclusive. Are you seeing an unusually high number of orders of the regular for Guts compared to other statues? The answer is yes. But it's not like it's unheard of. Think about regular Link on Epona. Think about regular like Prince versus Dip. So it's not beyond the... It's not unheard of. It's definitely atypical. It's certainly not normal. But, you know, it's something that we've not seen before. 3. Shout out for Blaze the Cat poll that's at 300 yes votes in the just 3 weeks. 750, let's talk. For Alex, you chose Roman Reigns to defeat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, but Roman came up short. Are you sticking with Roman for their rematch today in Saudi Arabia or predicting a Lesnar victory? That's a great question. I'm going to go for Lesnar to continue it, and he's going to, because Lesnar's probably signed a short contract, but it can't be that short. I mean, Roman, because you know, WrestleMania was only the other day. So I'm reckoning that Lesnar's in it for at least a couple, 3-4 months. So he'll lose it in a couple of months. Nikki Romain, any news on the status of being made batch? With the being made batch of Sith replacements, I have not asked about that. I should follow up with that. Hildebrand Jr. Alex, did you remember Adukai's edition size? Boom! We have that information for you. Shout out times. We got shout out to John Morales. What is going on to Braden Cole? How's it going to Yasin Lu? What's going on? James B in the house. Christina Marie. How's it going? We got shout out to Cassie B. Just loving the husband and wife duo there. We got Chandler, Jeff Coat. How's it going there? We've got Andrew Gersman. What's going on, mate? Billy Ogle in the house. And last but not least, Jordan Andrews. Jamie Posse. Will Soler be released before Mimic's PO? The answer is they're not related. I'm not trying to time it. Soler will be ready when it's ready. Mimic will be ready when it's ready. You might find it's quite close to each other. But what will be in the marketplace will be, before Mimic's PO, will be Artorias SDs will be delivered by then, I would have thought. Before, yeah, definitely before Mimic. Ashley Yang, good afternoon. Did I hear correctly that depending on how Shiranui and Chibi sell, there may be an LSB of Shiranui? Also, did you get approval for the Crystal Dragon Midna? So the answer to that is, there's not been any talk about that. You know, maybe that's something that we can rally for later on. Crystal Dragon, no news. Midna, no news to report. Samantha Turner, anything else planned for the Okami line, or waiting to see how it's coming? Well, the answer is Chibi is definitely going to be there, and then as soon as Shiranui goes up, I'll run a couple of polls just to sort of gauge how things are going. Is there anything you want to see? Oki, do you want to see, you know, what else would you like to see? Orochi, what do you want to see? Let us know. I'll be running some polls based on that, so the guys will have a chance to do that. Troy Blair, is True for Mid the next pre-order? No information on that at all. As I said to you, she will drop when she's ready. No warnings. Jake Mayer, is there any chance that you could talk to Nintendo about a summer statue with a helmet off? I think it will make for a beautiful statue. I agree. And the answer is, yeah, you know, Metroid will be a topic of discussion with, as with, you know, all of the sort of Nintendo licenses that we have with the Big N. When you have meetings in Vegas with licensors, do you just sit in a room with a couple of representatives, or is it a casual discussion over lunch or something? Bit of both. Sometimes I mean, last year, if I go for the last 2 years, I've been to Vegas twice, and both times we
had dinner, right?
Had dinner with the Big N.
Yeah.
Had dinner with the Big C, and we just sort of like, and that's more just what's going on, but like business is at the show, pretty much. Yeah. Fun side note, I've started playing Xenoblade Chronicle 2, and I can't wait for the upcoming TT. It's coming next week. No, 2 weeks. Gabriel Gutierrez. Will F4F ever make a God of War 3 dynamic poses? I know Gaming Heads did a couple of Kratos poses years ago, but with today's advancements and details, the answer is nope. We have a great relationship with Gaming Heads, and they're doing, you know, they're doing what they're doing, you know, whatever they're doing, etc., with God of War. So that's something I definitely do not want
congrats to the developers and Sony as well. The game is very good. The game is very good.
Have you had a chance?
I haven't had a chance.
You picked up the collector's edition?
I haven't had a chance.
It's on your list, yeah?
It's on my list.
On your long list of picking up things that you never open.
That's true.
Yeah. Christina Maguire, I have no questions. I just want you to know I'm so excited for it. Shiranui, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. Larissa Walker, is the Ami LSB a different line for the other Okami 1/4 scale statues? If I authenticate the 1/4 Amaterasu, will I keep that number for Shiranui? Will I have to buy the life-size bust as well? The LSB is part of the range. My understanding is, it was a while ago, but that's what I believe it is. So, but of course, the LSB numbers were quite low, right? Meaning, I think it was like less than 300 off the top of my head, right? So let's say your Ami was, your Ami 1/4 was 500, and Shira gets to 500. You would get that number because there was no 500 of LSB. See what I'm saying, Chocks?
Yeah.
I believe that's how it worked. I'm not actually 100% sure. Is that how it works? What? That's a lot of questions.
What? It had to be you.
Nick Teves. I'm going to read this in the top of my head. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Lily.
He wants to know what's going to go with the 4th in the line. Way too far in advance for that. No point in mentioning anything now. As I said last week, there's no change for this week. The same answer is. Not saying. Expect images of Skull Knight later. I mean, not for a while. Genos not for a while. And Alphonse much earlier. Alphonse is almost there. I said something that Alphonse would be floating. I didn't say that. How can he be floating? Don't do floatings.
Floaty, floaty.
I haven't looked at Guts recently. In terms of the numbers, we said we'll release the information every 2 weeks, Chocks. So put that on the week on the list for next Friday Q&A.
Yep.
Could a 1-to-1 scale puck be viable for the future? Sure, if people rally for it. Do I think an SD low? Well, you know, for SD Nintendo, that's something that I don't want to go to Nintendo with at this stage. I want to do more of the SD lines in different ranges and then talk to them about it. So we have hard numbers that we can back it up with distributor support as well. Dante, are there any updates on Dante? The answer is, yeah, we're tweaking that. Bayonetta, the guns are almost there. That's going to be the first replica guns of Scarborough Fair. But the figure itself is way, way far away. There's a lot of problems, difficulties with that. In terms of the Berserk line, where would we go in the direction? We would go where you guys take us. Oh. We had to make...
Hopefully we're going up.
Yeah.
In that direction.
Yeah, you know, in terms of all those suggestions that you made, we've already, you know, got solid concepts for the Skull Knight, for the Berserker armor, for the 4th, but we'd love to hear what else you guys want to see.
Rainer, my cat is named Puck.
Nice.
Hey, MC Brown, having trouble with my heart pain. What's up? You're waiting for Shiranui, that's why. It's the first time for these streamers. They don't know how long.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry, guys, but we'll get there as soon as possible.
Last question. Any chance for Berserk props? You know, there's a lot of choices that he's written. He's talked about, Brand of Sacrifice emblem, mini bombs, Park Demon Child, trophies of heads, etc., etc. You know, the answer to that is I haven't really been thinking about that, but if that's something that you guys are really interested in, we'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Start a poll on Funday. I think it would be a good way to start with that. Or I could, I'll write that. I'll do one next week. Remind me, I'll do one, and I'll run an official one. Is there something that you want to see?
What's this? I'll
Berserk Pops.
Well. And what? A number of Berserk pose?
No, Berserk props.
Props.
Yeah, props.
He's on a stream. Mr. Teves.
Yo. All right. Sarah Podner, what's a line that you would love to own in the future?
A hairline.
FF7, what is going on, mate? KH, what's up, mate? Pokemon.
KH.
What is going on, mate? Larissa Walker, would you consider giving Ratchet & Clank and Jak and Daxter the F4F treatment one day? Well, just in case you didn't know, I already did my treatment on that when I was working over at Gaming Heads, so that would have been the same spin. JB, if silver F4F cans had something in them, what would it taste like? If the silver F4F cans had something in them, what would it taste like? If the silver F4F cans had something in it, it would taste like gold. Joe Walliser, the Samus Barrier suit made me want to have Bubblegum Crisis 2014. Bubblegum Crisis 2014. 2040 F4F Shantae would also be cool, but she's unpopular right now. Knight of Gwyn would be cool too. Well, you know, TTs are there to be voted. They never die. So if Shantae is still something that you believe is something that should be made, make sure you rally the fans for her. The Knight of Gwyn would absolutely be very cool as well. Why is Windwaker Ganondorf so heavy? Is he heavy? He's quite heavy.
The base, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Sandrine Davis. She's like, Shiranui.
I'm much appreciated.
All day long.
Thank you so much. Brenton, what is the next PO after Shiranui? We will announce every next PO after Shiranui the week before it goes live. I think it was the first time we ever did it, Chocks. At least with a capture article, all that sort of stuff. We did that for Shiranui. We kind of semi-did it for Guts, but we should always announce the week beforehand of what the item that's coming up.
If everything's aligned, yeah.
So we won't announce it now because ain't nothing aligned right now. Charles! With Artorias SD having a 12-month plan and a Select SD coming out before then, do we have to pay off our Artorias SD and register before Soler gets on the boat to keep our number? Or when do we need to do that by if applicable? That's a good question.
Huh?
Yeah, but, you know, yeah, you're right. If you don't... That's something I need to think about. 12-month plan for Artorias SD. Mm-hmm. And we make Soler and deliver it before the 12-month plan finishes, how can they get the same number?
There should not be a 12-month plan.
Well, yes, John keeps telling me that. I'll have to think about that. Oliver Hutton, hey guys. Before my questions, I'd like to say thank you for your amazing hard work and you put for each statue. We really appreciate it all. Much appreciated, Oliver. I appreciate the kind
Enjoy
words.
your reward points.
One, would a license with Sony be worth it if you could do games like God of War, Uncharted, etc.? You know, hey, those are amazing titles. Of course, that would be worth it. But we have a great relationship with Gaming Heads, and we don't want to be stepping on their toes. And that's all them. Number two, how do you decide on your TTs? Is it based on ideas from us, or is it not how you choose them? A lot of it's based on what happens on Fun Day. A lot of it's based on a lot of it's also asking you guys in the actual stream, so there's actually no hard rule.
We asked the question block. You guys don't know what they're talking about. The question block. Hey MC Brown, yes, you can watch this video again once it's finished. We will leave it on the main page, and we will also upload it on YouTube as well. And we will also summarize it on our official blog on the website for those guys that could not join the stream.
Yeah. Number 3. What's your opinion on doing a remade master of a figure such as FDL? FDL, I think I would love to redo that. That's definitely the one that I would love to remake, especially you guys have rallied for that. So yeah, I would love to have a stab at that. My opinion is okay. Yeah, we can absolutely revisit it, especially after 10 years. It's been 10 years since that came out. So I have no problem with doing that, but I'd probably do it. It'd have to be at a different scale and a different, not necessarily a different scale, but I'm just saying I would do it in a different scale, but in a different pose.
Oh, sorry, Alex Hughes. Yes, that's right. And don't forget David's sometimes live blogging of the live stream.
Uncle Scales.
He's gone.
4. Yeah, he's
gone to play Monster Hunter. Yeah, come on, Scabs.
If there was one Zelda figure that you really wanted to do, what would it be and why?
Zelda, not Link. Is that right? Right?
I see what you did there, Chocks.
What's a new name? Sakab.
Israel is still happening. That's the physical stage. That is really painful that we worked to the physical stage and locked that up tight. Lock that up tight.
Oh, is Dabs live blogging it now?
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Yeah.
Dab, 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 dab. How many dabs there, Dabs? Oh yeah. Got me.
I think that's how the guys do it now, yeah?
What, they do it like that, like that? Really? Slow-mo.
Oh, okay. I'm blessed that one of the one figures that I really want to do and why is the one that we're working on right now, and I can't wait.
That's true.
This one. Yeah, maybe. It's gonna be interesting, that one, isn't it?
Very interesting.
The question is,
a lot. But you know, you got to think. That's true.
Indeed. What is the tea you're drinking every Q&A and what does it taste like? Well, oolong tea typically. Today it's yeah, it's a bit of I actually didn't get some oolong tea today, but it's English breakfast tea in that one. But normally it's an oolong tea that I'm usually drinking. And what does it taste like? Shit.
What, oolong tea?
Wow.
It tastes, depends on which one, because there's tons of different flavors of oolong tea.
It's alright. It's not, yeah, it's... Shane Carter, nice indeed. Michael Richards. Is the AMI PVC far? The answer is yes. I mean, what is far in definition? In F4F terms, it's really close. But in terms of real times, it's far. I mean, you know, maybe back end of the year if we're lucky. And that's just for pre-order, not for release. Romeo Ramos. Any chance of making castle statue of Castlevania Demons Castle Dracula? Environmental statues, I don't really believe has a lot of attraction, but prove me wrong. Fun day. Banjo Miller Tokyo Ghoul TT, you know, that can be on the list. Right now we've just recently done an anime. We'll do some more animes in the future. Joe Wazilla is all about that Panzer Dragoon. I believe we had a TT on that as well, so make sure you rally the fans.
Yes, we
for
have.
that. Raina Doyle, how do you feel about the Kingdom Hearts poll? I contacted Kingdom Hearts Insider and raised awareness about it, and they wrote a lengthy response on the poll. Oh, I need to go back and see that. They mentioned that they're not sure if they will need permission to raise awareness on their fan sites. Can you clarify from them? I'm not too sure myself. There's a big overlap in Kingdom Hearts fans with Disney, of course, who's also suiting the rest of the F4F demographics. And the answer for that is, you know, I really, before making any decisions on that, really need to sit down with Chocks, sit down with the team, and think about what that means for the direction of the company and the allocation of resources and bandwidth on that. I think it's really something that I'm struggling with, and really something that I'm very interested in as well. And you know, certainly Chocks has been posting a couple of things to me recently about that, and you know, it's you know, I need to show you some of the things. It's like they're asking things like this, right?
What's that one? No, that one.
This one, just this.
Yeah. There's a space missing.
Yeah.
That's fair play.
Yeah, but they're like, if I'm like, I'm like 1, 2. How many have I got to say? Yeah, for sure. No, for sure.
And because
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
You got 99 problems, and that's not one. That's not one of them.
Actually, that's a big one. It's a small one, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
All right, Johannes Norbeck. Do we have any news about when Artorias SD exclusive will be shipped? So the Artorias SD regulars are being wrapped up right now. The exclusives are a couple of weeks away. I should be going to the factory next week just to see those. Martin Conyali is asking about the Ornstein edition size. I think we've announced that. 1 point something. Alucard edition size was announced today. I think the Ornstein, is it? If it's not, it should be under the About Additional tab on the website. Last Q&A had something like Yakuza figures will not start before the new game. You mean the Western release of Kawami 2 in August? No, it's just we need to get... No, to be honest with you, there's nothing to do with that. We just need to get working on it. Welcome back from Germany. You signed bases at Gamescom, but I don't think Sif's base will get through security. Do you reckon? Ryan Byrne, hey guys, did you ever find out an answer to my question about the total number of statues done by F4F if you added all the edition sizes together, excluding wholesale? Mate, I have no idea. I mean, you could technically figure that all out if you go through every single item, every single page, every single... Actually, that's not true because they're completely different. What's on the website is not actually the true number, and mate, that's like... Open up my floppy drives, find the information on them, my 3.5 inch discs. That's not going to happen.
3.5 inch discs.
Yeah. On floppy drives, yeah.
5 1/4.
5 1/4.
5 1/4
floppy
ones.
discs, yeah. Is it 3.5? Is that what it was? The hard disk? Is that what they were called?
Well, it was 5 1/4 first one, the big
Mhm.
ones, then it's 3
and...
Is it 3.5 inch?
I think something like that.
3 3/4?
Johannes, if I buy an F4F figure from
3.5
any retailer, will I be able to collect points for that one? Well, if it's a PVC, it comes with a redeemable code in the box. 500 reward points for Link and Crash, the only two that have gone out. Of course, Artorias will also come with that as well.
500.
That doesn't matter where you get it from. You get that. In terms of points from the resins that you buy third party, the answer is no. They only come from purchasing on the website itself. Whew. Michelle has 10 questions, and I'm going to read them and go through them.
Hey, Nana say, cheers, bang. Yep, 3.5-inch floppy discs, and it's 5 and a quarter. I'll say 5.25-inch floppy discs.
So when did we know that Shiranui was going to be the next up for PO? We knew that the week before we announced that she was going to be something like that. Maybe 3 days or 4 days. We sort of like threw some stuff in the air and went, oh shit, let's put this here. Yeah, basically something went a bit AWOL.
Oh my god, another long one.
The Shiranui face markings, why did I base it off of the official artwork? Actually, this is something that the development team came back to us. Were very specific about the shape of the face markings, and we had them differently before, and then they changed it. They asked us to do it the certain way. You know, let me see. Let me see the difference.
Interesting.
It looks Dreamcast to me.
Yeah.
Capital. Can you show me the differences? Because I'm not finding it very easily to see. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see Shiranui in the game.
Dreamcasty?
Shira.
Not that Shiranui. Not that Shiranui.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, and this is the in-game one.
Yeah.
Chapdola. It's like Messi. Is it not the same? It looks pretty similar to me. Feel free to show me, PM me, put it in the card for the differences. You've run a poll with 2 pose choices for Shiranui a long time ago. Were there other poses you considered beside those 2 before letting the OCC decide which would be? Yes, there were. There were. But they weren't practical, like jumping in the air and stuff like that, so it wasn't quite practical. You know, over time I heard that people had problems with Amateratsu's Divine Reflector being easily broken. Yep. We talk about that in the documentary. We'll be able to find out more information on that. Now that Shiranui is up for PO, how long do we have for Chibi? The answer is not for a while. You know, it's been 2 years. No, it's not been 2 years. Okami LSB was a year ago, just over a year ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, LSB was about a year ago. So Chibi, I would probably say put that in about a year to be up for PO. Some sneaks before then, though. We'd like to give some warning for that.
All right, Nikki, safe drive to work. She's going to get to work in about 20 minutes, so please know who that before then.
General question about licensing. If you go for a less license that have multiple characters and stuff like that, it depends on the license deal. Sometimes it gives you, you know, you normally go in with an expectation of what you want to make first when you're discussing the license deal, and you really go from there. There's no hard and set rule for that. How many franchise licenses do you secretly have without us knowing about it? I'm not sure. It's not really many anymore because we sort of gave them all away because of the reveals. It's certainly not very many, if any. I have to think about that.
It won't be a secret if we told you the number, right?
Some 50k reveals. Is the reveal something you're excited about announcing? I don't even know what it's going to be yet, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we know. We've been saying it since 30k.
So announce it without it.
Oops.
Oh.
Come on, John!
Well, yeah. Why did you choose specifically to keep this for the reveal? Is it a new franchise? All that sort of stuff. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what the 50k reveal is at this stage. We wait for it to come out. When we get there, we'll have a better idea of what we announce, to be honest with you. Chocks was saying something. I don't know what it is yet. But we're coming up to it quite quickly, Chocks. So it sort of said 50k. When did we? What was the last one? 35k?
Something like that. I think so, yeah.
It's like 43 now.
Yeah.
7's going to go super quick.
Somebody hurry up!
Do you think it will make a lot of us happy? The answer to that is, I think a lot of people will. I think there'll be a lot of different opinions. A lot of people will be happy that their wallet's saved. A lot of people will be happy that we got the license. I don't know is the answer. The answer to that is, all I ask is that people be happy for the people that are happy.
Happy all round.
Since Banjo's PO is now moved to the end of June, early July, can we possibly get a sneak in the future to sweeten up the waiting time? I think we'll keep it locked down. I think, you know, because we're almost there for that. As I never get tired of asking anything new to say about Nier Automata, nothing to reveal on that. Nothing to say. Angela, will you include the white Okami with the Shiranui X like you did with the LSB, or sell it separately? The answer is nope. That is to do with the Ami X. Ami LSB X. Pascal Mashod, when's the next Taki production video? Also, can we expect a Soul Calibur but PO this year? The answer is probably not. I'm not sure. We'll have to think. See. In terms of Taki production video, I will be going to the factory, I think next Friday. I was supposed to go this Friday, but there was a problem, so I didn't go, but probably next week. Norma Jean, nice request. Could you wear something orange to celebrate our King's Day, so from Dutchie?
Really? Orange.
How long can I stay that? What's the best way to get him to stay on there?
Is this orange?
That's a little bit of orange there.
Yeah, I got some orange on my shirt.
Damn, that's a sharp tongue. It's not working. Sorry, Norma. I tried my best. In spirit, in spirit. Congratulations on your King's Day. Devon Wenstrom, have you heard back from Activision about the approval of the Crystal Dragon? The answer is nope. Ryan Kessner, can't remember if I commented or not. You did. Tasha Workman, price and size of Shiranui, does it light up? All that information is going to be there.
Tasha.
Giovanni Cormorio, what is up with Yu-Gi-Oh? There is nothing to discuss about that. 2. How many pre-orders have there been for Guts? Enough for Skull Knight Tease? The answer is nope. And the answer is, we review it every 2 weeks. What's happening with Jin? Nothing to report about Jin. From Samurai Champloo. Alessio Bucci, just want to say hi. Yo! Stephen Banjo Miller. Alex, I know you can start new anime. I know you can't start new anime lines without support for the line, but going by TT animes don't do that well. Is this because you built the group on gaming statues? Absolutely, 100%. This is a 12-year history that we brought into before we even thought about looking at anime. So the answer is, anime is so new in comparison to video game stuff for us as a brand. So I can totally understand why anime is a little bit on the back panel, on the back sort of back foot at the beginning. Of course, it's natural. Really bugs me when a good anime gets poor votes from the people who don't like anime as a whole, which makes it unfair for the rest of us. Are you planning to do anything different to help anime fans out? There's nothing I can really do. At the end of the day, we make the product and we hope that those bring people in to so more anime fans are coming in. And once they come in, when we do future TTs, that should help with that. Joshua Harmon. So, what made you decide to host an Attack on Titan for the Titans instead of the humans? Caught me off guard for sure. I thought you were the one who told us that the Titans was what it was all about. You told me that. You said there weren't even very many Titans out there. I'm pretty sure we had a PM about that. Ultimately, how much of a difference does it make, Chocks, that we talk about the Titans versus the humans for an Attack on Titan TT? I'm not sure is the answer to that. Adam El Gamal, how's Kiryu coming along? I noticed he doesn't have a date on the calendar. The answer is not very fast or anything really to report on that. How many votes does the Disney thread need for it to become a reality? You know, it goes beyond just how many. It's not. It goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. It's a lot. It's a big beast to have to look into. What's your favorite meal? Or, you know, I'm going to go with, if you're going to go with a favorite cuisine, that sort of stuff, I'd definitely go for Chinese. It's probably got the biggest variety of different styles, all under one roof. So I would definitely go with Chinese for cuisine. In terms of a single dish, if you say a single dish, here it is on your plate, a really nice done steak will be up there, I would have thought. So... Number 4, I'm sure it's been asked before, but why did you choose the name First for Figures? Well, it really started off as a business to business style company. So I saw some anime figures that happened to be in China that I wanted to send to the UK because don't forget this is 13 years ago, 14 years ago, 15 years ago. We started in 2003. And was to then bring it into the UK and then sell it there. So it was a distribution company. So the name was really much more geared towards that. Hey guys, if you want to buy, you know, sort of anime statues and figures and that sort of stuff, or many of the sort of gashapon stuff, come to First for Figures for your figures, you know, for your needs. That's how it started, and then it just happened to materialize into the brand. And I'm super. How do I feel about that now? You know, sure. I mean, obviously, it's kind of hard for me to disassociate the two. Sarah Arrington, I don't know what to ask. Last time I did, he became the next pre-order. Will there be another pink fluff ball before the year ends? An actual one, not a variant. Do you mean Warp Star? Because that's the only one that will come out this year. Maybe Shadow Fighter Kirby as a variant may come out at the end. Could Morrigan be shown close to Hall's Hallows? Would be fitting. Things are throwing in the air, who knows? But I think that's a great idea. When you visit Bang, can you say hi to his dog? Bong? What dog have you got? Do I know this? Sarah, let me know in the comments. Or Bong, let me know as well. Number 4, what keeps a line from being finished? Sales figures, licensing, loss of zeal for a line? Yeah. All of it. Mainly sales figures. Is a death kill for us for a line. Why make it if no one wants it? We've got other things that we need to be making. It's not like... And that's pretty much it. No, I know it's hard. There's fans of certain products might be like, oh, that's not fair because you made a rubbish statue. No one bought it. Therefore, why are you blaming us? And that's fair enough as well. But, or maybe what I think is, if we're going to do another one, let's wait for a lot longer so there's more fans of this statue or this franchise that come into the club. And that's sort of what kind of happened with Sonic 25th a little bit after we saw what happened with Silver. And actually, I think a good example of that was actually Alucard. When we saw what happened to Simon's sales, we sort of said, right, you know what, Castlevania, and then just wait for a bit. And that happened to be like 2 years before we then announced Alucard. So that's the sort of thing. Chris Medeiros, with the recent poll for Super Shadow doing well, I think would you consider doing a similar one with a yes or no answer showing your new design for Metal Sonic? I know it's in a post you commented you weren't sure if there's any interest for it. Thanks. Yeah, possibly. James Tesk. I feel like the shipping schedule should be updated a bit. I do have a question about shipping schedule though. I see that 25th is set for June for all regions. Is that both regular and exclusive versions or just one version? I'm assuming it's written out. Do you have an estimate for remaining silvers? If so, would you be able to add them to the shipping schedule? The answer is we don't add anything to the shipping schedule until we have a firm date from the factory, because it's such a why that's the reason why it's so empty, because we don't have firm dates. Alex Hughes. Wish I could order Shiranui, but I can't order anything for quite some time now, so let people know come Tuesday. Reg 3 will be up for grabs. Alright. I heard you're going to be going to Japan, so gambate on that. Johnny De Jesus. Hello peeps. In regards to the reported Fighter Kirby Lini issues due to the weight of the fire effective piece, would a new and improved version be made to fix these issues for those who reported it and would like a replacement? The answer is I think it's a very small percentage overall. I don't think it's, you know, if 5 people announce it, 10 people announce it, is that all of them? The answer is no. I don't remember Phil coming to me to tell me that it's a huge issue, but I do know we're already making some replacements anyways. Follow up to that, Mugen is somewhat built with the same concept of weight, seemingly on the support with one arm. Are there steps being taken so that he doesn't suffer similar issues? Yeah, sure. There is a pole that goes all the way through his body. The ticketing system seems to report issues on the whole doesn't seem to be let me attach files. It looks they are there, and then when I choose the files, but when I send the message, nothing seems to upload. Been trying to send some files to Phil related to my Fighter Kirby thread, but not having success with uploading the files to the system. Are there any restrictions I should be aware of? The site doesn't list any. The answer is I've seen
only attach photos. I'm not sure if the IT guys has disabled the function to they should have disabled the function to attach videos, so you shouldn't be attaching videos, just attach pictures. Then the case would be live, as in the system will detect that. Okay, so photos, not so files is not the word. Photos, maybe photos, because it does. Yes. Yeah. Attach photos only.
If there are any restrictions I should be aware of, or the site doesn't list any, we should change that. It should say, please make sure it's only photos. If it's a video, please give it to like a Dropbox link or something like that.
That's right, yes.
Just gonna get some more mizu.
Hey, Yvette, when will it be possible to pay via PayPal without dropping a mail before? Well, the PayPal has been on the system for quite a while now. So when you place a pre-order, when you go through a checkout process, you should be able to select PayPal as an option. We're getting there, Melissa. After the Q&A, we're going to play Who Dat, and then we will start talking about Shiranui.
Boom! Alrighty. Almost there, actually.
Almost there. This first 2 hours has gone really quick, actually.
It has.
Yes. I think MC Brown is offline. I think he just couldn't hack it. It does. I mean, for a new guy, I guess it's...
He's been around for a while.
Has he? Really?
Cedric Bardot, bonjour. There's a cap with Ami LSB X. Will we have
Nadia.
A Okami or F4F t-shirt with Shiranui X? The answer is no. Any plans for Shiranui LSB? And the answer is not just yet. Roxanne, if the Okami line does well, are you open to giving a third wolf a go? Oki's a good doggy too. I'm going to be running some polls on that to see what you guys do there. Any news on Bayonetta? Just that the fact that those replica guns, life-size replica prop guns, are looking great. They're in the physical stage. The figure itself is super, super difficult, and that won't be for a while.
Yeah, MC Brown went to bed.
Oh yeah.
That's what Lilith said. He went to bed, I think.
Jake Mayer, and Chocks recently asked in a post what the 100th TT should be. I don't know about you, but I see a lot of awful suggestions. Awful lot of suggestions for Xenoblade. Well, look, Xenoblade is actually going to be 101, so just off by one, Jake. Justin, it seems that I've got to say, Justin, it seems that your prediction skills are not too good. No, midnight. Totally wrong prediction on that last week. Justin Slice, sorry if this is really already answered, but was the reflector mounted definitely on Shiranui to prevent the cracking problem? The answer is we will discuss that in just a bit. All of that sort of stuff we will talk about. Adam Tiley, so thanks to Shane, I ended up placing an order for the Star Fox Hour-Wing last night, and I was wondering if there are any plans for the next in the line. Nothing to report on that. Thanks for placing your order for the Hour-Wing. Also, so if you know something we don't know about the Banjo-Kazooie and 20th anniversary remaster next game confirmed, nice try. We don't know anything about anything ever. Everything's a shock and surprise to everything and anything and everything. And Chocks, please stop me anytime you want to know, anytime you want to say, anytime to stop me from talking about this that we don't know anything about anything. And anytime you want, Chocks, to stop me anytime you want. That we don't know anything about that. We had no idea about Shenmue. We had no idea about Dark Souls. What's going on with Spyro? OMG. Had no idea. Anytime you want to stop me, Chocks, just let me know. Just
what are you talking about?
He's asking if there's anything to talk about. A Banjo-Kazooie fucking remastered one.
Justin?
Adam. Yeah.
Have we got anything to talk about? I think we should talk about this. I've been receiving a lot of emails asking me to update.
Alright.
Give him my blessing.
Mm.
I think we have to look into that.
Alright.
Yeah, Caroline, you can talk about Shenmue, you can talk about Phoenix Wright, you can talk about Dante.
Oh, there's some more stuff on your side.
What stuff?
He's edited it. Okay. Please, can you also raise the idea of having a Majora's Mask Moon statue with Nintendo? I'll tell him, hey, Big N, Adam says Majora's Mask Moon. MMM. And I said, did you say M&M's? I said, no, MMM. M&M's? No, MMM, Majora's Mask Moon. I'll let you know what they say, mate. Number 3, how do you feel about the Kingdom Hearts
Meet my mum. Adam says, beat my mum.
Do you feel positive overall about the possibility of Disney's license? I'm not going to lie, I'd be happy if you got that. 2, I go back and forth in my mind. I need to sit down with the team. It's really not a decision of simply going, yeah, all right. It's really going to be tough. There's a lot of requirements I've seen that it just goes beyond, but it's going, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Is it? Right.
My machine is like freezing. You sure?
Yeah.
No way.
Of course. Done.
Really?
Lemon squeezy. Who dat? Who dat?
Done. No questions from everyone. Boom.
Boom.
Done.
So we can wrap up Shiranui earlier,
Right.
meaning that we can then, because we've got some work to do afterwards, of course, launching all that sort of stuff. All right.
All right.
Is it time?
It is time for. Hold on, wait a second. Is Nikki back? Is she at work yet? Hey, Nikki.
Are you still there? It's a goddamn Q&A miracle.
It's like the shortest Q&A for a long time.
Hey, Caitlin, I would love to bring Bella in on a. I know I did bring Bella on a. It wasn't a Q&A. It was a live stream on my. We were at home.
We brought the Q&A to your home.
Yeah, it wasn't a Q&A. It was a Christmas.
Christmas.
Sneaks. Yeah, it's Christmas sneaks.
Jordan.
They buy F4F, yeah. So, Bowser delayed. I mean, delayed by a month. I mean, it's starting production very, very slowly. I thought better just to delay it by an extra month, just in case. We'll see what's up. So we're going to do Who Dat. We're doing another Who Dat, aren't we then, Chocks?
Yeah. Who that? Who that?
Let's not choose someone that's really hard to.
All right. So whilst we waiting for Nikki, and I'm assuming Christina Maria is not on the stream, we will
Come back to them when whenever they want to do it.
Yeah, whenever they want to do it. Yeah. So let's start with number 68. Who dat for this week? Two winners. Alright, everyone start getting your word test. Test on the screen. Let's make it easy, this one. Super easy. Alright guys, so we are going to go through what we see on our screen.
I will refresh it just in case as well.
Ooh, that one?
Do you know the name?
That's what the...
I know what it's from. Yeah. Nah, man. Dude, we just...
This one. That's him.
From last week.
Ah.
Mwah.
More. What about like
Yeah?
yeah, find one. They got to get the that's too hard. They got to get the right one.
Oh. It's a bit mean.
Testing 1 2 3, James.
Okay, here we go.
Rough from Mike.
This guy.
Ah.
Yeah?
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
this girl, yeah.
What? Oh, yeah.
That character, yeah.
Yeah. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And we need the full name. No ifs or buts.
Full name, correct spelling.
Yeah, we've got to be specific about that, right?
Yeah. Full name, correct spelling. First name, surname, correct spelling. It's going to go on forever, this.
All right. I'm going to refresh your... I'm going to refresh it now, so make sure you say test right now. Okay, refreshing just in case.
You turn on the brightness.
The brightness, remove the... Okay, hold on, let me just open up that.
Hey, Josh. Enjoy your reward points.
Okay, perfect.
Same as you, Nana, say. Enjoy your reward points.
Turn up that brightness. Here we go. Nice and bright.
Be careful with the reflection.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
You sure?
Yeah. Then turn off the... Turn that off. All right, guys, here we go.
All right, first person. Well, not first person. 2 people going to be chosen.
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you got the right one.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm just... That's going to, like, totally screw them, yeah?
Oh, my God. That's cruel.
It's cruel, yeah?
That's cruel.
Never said it was going to be... I'm not even bothering to look whether or not you're getting it right.
I know.
No chance. 0 chance.
Ooh, that's a good guess from Roxanne, Astro Boy. Ah, I see where you're going, Randy, with Wolverine. Yeah.
No idea.
Ah. Come on, guys.
Look at that white in the middle.
The character.
It's really, really obvious in the white in the middle.
The character. Correct name, first name, and last name.
Amazing.
See, like the character is already a hint. The first name and the last name is already a hint.
You're so mean. This is really, really hard, guys.
No. This is quite actually a tough one.
It's definitely.
Yeah. That's
Anybody
easy,
got it?
Easy. Not yet. Let me get the
Who that?
Who that? The character. Hey Liz, thanks for joining.
Who that?
Perfect time for a game of who that. You gotta get the correct name, first name, and the last name.
All right, I've been a bit mean. Gonna improve it. Here we go. Give him a bit more chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. That's a bit more obvious. All right, we're almost there.
I don't know. It's still a tough one. They should know that. Yeah. That's an easy one. Yeah.
Is that too easy then? Whoa.
Well, just that and that is.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do like that then.
Yeah. All
okay.
right then.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on then.
There you go.
Answer.
Good luck. Here we go, guys.
Answer. First name, last name. First name, last name.
What? This is more than one name? How about that, Chocks? You can't be... Mm-hmm.
First name, last name. First name, last name. Let me see if we've got a right answer. Let me see. You guys are getting warmer.
Any ideas, guys?
Really? Come on, guys. Hey, thanks for joining, Nikki.
Nikki's there as well.
You can play the next game.
All right, guys. The full reveal. 3, 2, 1.
First name, last name.
This guy.
Get the full name. Get the correct spelling.
Who's that? Who that?
All right.
Full correct spelling.
Yeah, we got it.
We got it as correct spelling. James B and Patrick Bear.
Yes.
Unlucky Nana say you were there, but you double F'd it, mate. You double F'd it. James B, you had it a long time ago. We saw it that you had it.
Yeah.
We wrote it down that you had it, but we didn't obviously give it away. So congratulations. James B was first. Nana say was there, but unfortunately he misspelt it. We did say we're going to go with full, especially because what happened with Violet last week, right?
Oh, yes.
There's all this sort of like, oh, they knew what they said it, but it was like not correctly spelled.
It's like Violet.
Yeah, right.
Kylet.
So Patrick Bear has taken second place, but Nikki is in the house, so we will kick it off with Nikki. Followed by James B, followed by Patrick Bear. Good luck with this.
All right, Nikki.
Just give us a shout out, Nikki, to make sure that you're still there. We saw you join the stream. Just want to make sure you're there. Oh, boom. All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
For the new guys on the stream, the Who That challenge is, right now it starts with 4 hands with 3 coins for a chance to win 500 reward points. All you need to do is just choose hand number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. Just say which hand has a coin in it. You have a 75% chance. Nikki, let us know in the comments which one you're going for. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? What hand are you going for? Brenton says number 3. MJP says number 2. Amanda says number 3. And we have another 3 by Carly. Tom Watt says 2. Thomas Wong says 3.
A chance to win
Nikki
1,000
says
points.
3. All right then.
All right then.
Well, I can tell you, if you went for hand Number 2, you would have got yourself 500 war points if you went for hand. Number 4, you would have got yourself 500 war points. But no, you decided to make it hard for yourself. In 3, 2, 1. Ooh, number 3 it is.
Well done.
I like it. I like it, like it, like it. I like it. I like it, like it, like it. All right, here we go, Nikki. It is round number 2 for a chance to win 1,000 war points. We have 3 hands, 2 coins. 1,000. 1,000. 5 into 1, into 2, into 3, into 4. Yeah, yeah. 5 into 1. This is for 1,000 war points. Yeah, 5 into 1,000. 500 points you got. Now 1,000 war points. Okay, so we have a 66% chance to get this right. 3 hands, 2 coins. Do you want to go for hand number 1, number 2, or number 3 for a chance to win 1,000 raw points? Let us know in the comments. We got a 3, we got a 2, we got a 2. Thomas says 2. Alessio says 2.
Come on.
Nikki Romain goes for number 1. I can tell you, Nikki, if you went for hand number 3, you would have got yourself 1,000 war points. This is Nikki's first time, because it really shows in 3, 2, 1. Denied! Went for hand number 1, it's a number 2. What a warm welcome to you, Nikki. Denied.
I wanted to give you that 2,000 points.
It wasn't even a thought.
I know.
Well, if she got it, she would have given us automatically.
I would have been. I would have said, I messed up. You would have get 2,000 points. You know, and then I say, oh, I'm sorry again. I'll give you 4,000 points. But no, you got it wrong.
You know that expression, beginner's luck? That ain't you, love. Sorry about that.
Sorry. Good sport.
Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time on Who Dat, Who Dat. We have James B in the house. Is this his first time?
I don't think so.
I don't believe so either. I know that he...
So.
I believe that... Yeah, type in James Bennington is number 30... Oh, he was right at the beginning. He got level 2 and died.
41, 44.
What did he get? So he died there.
In the first game.
Got 1k.
1k in the second game.
500
in the third game.
Yeah. And that's it, yeah? Oh, 4th time's the charm. First to figures, number 4. Let's do it all the way. This is your 4th time, mate, not your 3rd, James.
4th time.
4th time.
Come on, guys, you gotta give the other guys a chance. But James is too good.
You get nothing, good day, sir. You need it on a sample, Alex, so you can play.
Who said that?
Petulia. Alrighty, James, let's do it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, boom! 4 hands, 3 coins, 75% chance. For a chance to win 500 war points. Do you go for hand number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? Think of what would Cassie say? What would Cassie B say if you don't walk away with 8k? MJP says 4. Roxanne says 2. James Bennington has gone straight as a
2.
OG guy who's played it many, many times. I can tell you that if you'd gone for hand number 1, you would have got yourself 500 war points. If you went for hand number 3, you would have got yourself 500 war points. But you went for number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Nice.
Too easy for you, James.
Too easy peasy lemon squeezy. 3, 2, 1. Boom! For a chance to win.
Hey, Charles. Hey, Charles. What are you doing, Charles?
Hey, Charles, how's it going?
What are you doing, Charles?
I hope you're doing well, mate. For a chance to win 1,000 reward points to James B, you got 3 hands, 2 coins, 66% chance. Hand number 1, 2, or 3 for a chance to win 1,000 reward points.
Come on, James. Hurry up and die, man. Hurry up, hurry up. Everyone's waiting for Shiranui. Hurry up.
We have a 3, we have a 2, and we have a 1. We have many choices here. MJP goes for number 2. James Bennington goes for number 3. He thinks he's, you know, cool, calm, and collected. Yeah. If you went for hand number 2, where you got yourself 1,000 reward points, but no, you decided to go for hand number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Should I get worried? I always get a little bit worried.
That's alright. So I'm assuming he's just tied with his, because yeah, he tied with his one of his games, his second game, because he walked away with 1k last time.
All right, here we go. We have a coin. We have a flower and we have a number 1. So flower or number for a 50-50 chance. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Boom. Now this is
walk away.
okay.
All right, there you go.
You've walked away. What would you have gone for?
Yeah,
James. What would you have gone for?
What would you go for, James?
What would you have gone for, James? We've got lots of flowers, a lot of, wow. Flower.
Because it's Okami, right?
Ah.
It's Okami flower time.
Okami. You would have gone for flower in 3, 2, 1. You were right to have walked away.
Ooh.
It was the number indeed.
Good call.
Good call. Well done
call.
on your points there, James B. Patrick.
Patrick Bear.
Halloran, let's do it. Halloran.
It's not Halloran. It's Patrick Bear.
He changed his last name.
He did?
He did. Legally, I don't know about that, but yes, I like to go to the city court and I would like to change my name by deed poll to last name Bear. I beg your pardon, sir? Yes, Bear.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Thanks, James.
3 coins. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Oh, I have to give you at least one of them, right?
Alright then. I'll take I'll take none of them. Or one of them.
Alright then, here we go.
Oh, Nikki didn't know there was a walk away option. Aww.
That's a fair point.
Aww.
But you wouldn't have walked away with 500 reward points, right?
True that.
Alright, let's go with Patrick. Here we go. We have 4 coins. Sorry, 3 coins, 4 hands for a chance to win 500 reward points.
There, Patrick Bear says 4.
Already? What?
There.
Oh, he's gone for it.
He's gone straight for 4.
This is his first time.
I don't know. I can't type.
I can tell you if you went for hand number 1, you would have got yourself 500 reward points. If you went for hand number 2, you would have got yourself 500 reward points. You went for hand number 4, 3, 2, 1. Ba-ba-ba-boom. Ba-ba-ba-ba-boom. Interesting. Is this his first time? Let's type in Patrick. There you go. No. That's his last name as well. You can see it there.
No, it says Halloran.
That's him. I just told you. He changed his last name.
I don't know. No picture, no proof.
It's the same dude.
No picture, no proof.
What did he do last time?
What did he do last time? He went to level 2 and died.
Oh. Is it going to be a case of deja vu? Or is he going to walk away? You're going to walk away with your 500 war points, bearing in mind you had absolute defeat and denial
it's
in
really
number 2.
Up. Let's do this.
Can I play again sometime? Of course you can, Uncle Scabs, if you get it on the board. What did Uncle Scabs get last time? Level 2 and died. Uncle Scabs.
Uncle Scabs.
Alright, here we go. 2 coins. 3 hands in 3, 2, 1. Boom! 66% chance. Hand number 1.
Patrick Bear says, continue, I want to die in battle.
Hand number 1. Number 2 or number 3. 66% chance. 3 coins, 2 hands. For a chance to win 1,000 war points. Let us know in the comments.
Shiranui. Shiranui. This one.
This one. Cedric says number 3. Patrick says
Shiranui.
He goes for the Shiranui. Yeah. Alright, well I can tell you if you went for hand number 3 like J Dingo, you would have got yourself 1,000 war points, but no, you decided to make it hard for yourself and go 50-50 in 3, 2, 1. Oh! Deja vu! Deja vu! I like it. I like it. Chocks, we were looking down the barrel of losing 24,000 reward points. If each one of those 3 participants hit the 8k jackpot, Chocks, we would have been looking down the 24k barrel.
Yeah.
But we walk away. James was walked away with 1,000.
James walked away 1k.
Not bad. Not bad. Unlucky Patrick, better luck next time. Thanks for being a good sport. Hope you had a good time enjoying that Huda, and congratulations for getting on the board to
Nice
Elite Player.
one, Mr. Halloran.
James B, you're absolutely the only winner for this week. It is quite something to try and win. We still obviously have a Christina Marie. She should ever turn up on the stream right now. Is it Marie or Maguire? Someone.
Marie.
Marie.
M-A-R-I-E.
Okay, yep.
M-A-R-I-E.
If
Thanks, Patrick.
they... thanks, Patrick. If she turns up, then of course we will be doing that.
Yes.
If not, next week there will be no time.
If you see Christina, make sure, to let us know that she's on the stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jay Dingo, every single one that he was like specific about the one and he got it right. All I can say is get into the hot seat and take it all the way to AK. Good luck with that. Alrighty.
Woo.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let me just do a quick shout out, guys. I want to just give a shout out to Toys TV. Toys TV for unboxing the prototype of Solaire SD yesterday.
Much appreciated.
Nice one, Jeff, for sending a
thanks,
prototype.
Brian.
Sending a prototype to Brian. So guys, if you ever get a chance to come to Hong Kong, go down to MK Mongkok. There's a shop called 7. Go down there and say, hey, F4F sent you there. Make sure you get a good discount from 7. Alright, so yeah, much appreciate 7. Toys TV, Brian Lowe. Right, let's do it. That's all done. Dun dun dun. Guys, Okami fans,
Would you do us the honor of sharing this out to your friends, your family, your grandparents, your children,
pet lovers,
your pets,
to your pets.
Yeah.
It's time. It is time for Okami. Share it out to Capcom.
Time.
Share it out on those Capcom groups.
5 rounds in the F4F.
Share it into Capcom Mega Man. Share it into Capcom Phoenix Wright. Share it to Capcom Marvel vs. Capcom. Share it to everything Capcom. Alright? Because, Okami.
Hey, Michael, appreciate that. I know it's late for our Australian family over there. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Grandma's love Okami, yo. I like it. I like it.
Okami.
Jay, you in HK? Is Jay in HK?
Who's what?
Jay.
Who's Jay?
Jay Dingo.
He's in HK?
No, I don't think so. It can't be.
Okami, guys! Whee!
Oh, wait.
Hey!
that is Okami.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
say
Shiranui,
Amaterasu or Shiranui.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just
that's a good
Okami.
point. Yeah, yeah.
You guys remember her? Yay!
It's been a while.
Okami!
Alright. I think we'll do a comparison. So you'll just, put her there. So predictable. We're so predictable.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vincent.
All right.
How do you want to do it? Come on, Vincent. What would we be doing next? What's our next move? What's our next move?
Oh, let's do it. So we're gonna. Where are you off to? You getting yourself a Red Bull?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. Keep an eye on those numbers, guys. It's 194. There might be 5 lucky winners right now. It's still on 4. Let's do it.
Yeah?
Careful of that.
Yeah.
Turn that like that.
You do it.
Heavy, yo.
It's not that heavy.
God. You been working out, yo. Sorry, you want to scratch your desk up. Get that fucking tide thing.
Yeah.
Let's make sure it works. Sorry guys, if you're just busting in. Other way, that's it. See if it fit. Doesn't fit. Oh. 1 second guys, sorry, just a bit of a technical thing. I'm glad we checked this stuff. Yeah, this one is the OG one actually. All right.
You're coming this way.
Yeah, you're coming that way. Ugh.
All right, ready, guys?
Do you want to move that Red Bull out of the way?
What's wrong with my Red Bull?
Oh, they see it. Yeah, baby. That. Check that out. Oh shit. Do you want to just move the mic a little bit?
You just conked the mic.
I did conk the
Sorry
mic.
about the thump, guys.
Let's sort of move that across to the side. Check.
Just hold it there, hold it there. So guys, print screen, share the picture into the club for the guys that can't join the screen. Oh, 206. Yay!
I can't show you. I can't. Oh yeah, baby. Let's put that down. Ooh.
That's 5 winners, right?
5 lucky winners.
5 winners for the chance to win 500 reward points just by typing the hashtag, guys. Hashtag
Put that a little
F4F.
bit further forward.
Snip, snip.
Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift that up like this, move this over here, put that on top of this, do that, put that there.
It's very slidey, so be careful.
That's cool, should be fine. Come down.
Let me try and read the comments here.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's talk a little bit about this. Let me just get this out of the way.
Hey, Talisha, she's amazing.
Thank you so much for the kind words.
Melissa, I'm crying with joy, I hope. Alexis, quick, restart your stream. We're not going to go anywhere for a while because we've got a lot to talk
about.
Yeah.
Alrighty, here we go. This is Bei Shiranui, boy or girl. We'll not discuss that just yet.
Hey guys, just to let you know, we are running running this on a webcam, so what you see here might be a little bit out of focus and a little bit not picking up some.
As a stream stop.
As a stream stop. Are we back?
I think we're back.
All right,
yeah.
back. So guys, so we're just saying we are running on a webcam that's plugged into the PC. So what you see now is might be a little bit out of focus, a little bit blurry. The room lighting isn't so great, so it's going to miss out a lot of the details. But the documentary will show everything in high res, in high detail, 4K. There will be some night shots as well, just in case, as always.
Yeah, absolutely. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about the details, and we're going to bring in Ami herself and compare them side by side, so you can have an idea of the differences between the two. The first thing you'll notice is if you just, you guys who will really remember what Ami looks like, but we can talk about that a bit more. This is a much bigger and much more intricate reflector going along over here. Beautiful coloring here. We're talking about the beautiful colors here. Now, of course, if we look from the top down, we have it with the Okami logo right there. Beautiful, beautiful logo there.
Is the lighting better? Can I add some light?
No, I don't think it's needed. I don't think it's needed. No.
Better clear
No,
right
it should be okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and it goes into this beautifully diffusing oranges into greens. So you can see this. It doesn't just go orange and then it's like a strong sort of separation between the orange and the green. It kind of goes diffusing its way all the way down there, all the way down the flames in a very sort of natural way. So you can see that the greens come all the way up in between the yellows and the oranges to give that a kind of effect where it's sort of flowing in between them. Because if you look at the Shiranui's reflector, it's very, very, what's the word? Colourful. Whereas Ami's one was just orange, essentially, which is just a flame. To actually have that going through there really, really, really goes through there beautifully. Now, of course, we have Ishaku on the top with the same way that we had Isun there, and it's got this beautiful sort of carapace area of the top, which is like it's a dung beetle. We said it was kind of a beetle kind of style for the helmet. Now, unfortunately, we have some cracks on the these claw things that are hanging down. This is basically made of a resin. It will be a PVC later on, similar to the Isun there, and this will be therefore not break so easily just for that, because how small it is. It's a bit not in focus, but you get the idea that it really sort of goes side by side with Ami, of course, having Isun there as well as Akami on Amaterasu on the actual reflector itself. Then, of course, let's talk a little bit about some of the differences. At first glance, you might think that this is Amaterasu, but of course it's not. If you've played the game, of course you know it is Shiranui, which is Amaterasu is of course a reincarnation of Shiranui. Now, the beauty of that is, whilst at first glance it looks the same, there are some beautifully intricate designs going in patterns down the face, and you really see this, as Chocks like to say it, a Dreamcast logo.
I love Dreamcast.
Going down his beautifully made there, and this sort of beautiful symmetry with the markings on the eyebrows into the cheeks, going and running down to the sort of glossy nose over there. And of course, maybe it's not quite easy to see, but maybe if I slightly turn it over here, there is some black on the side of the mouth, just to give it a little bit of separation in the mouth, so you can see it's not just a single. You know, we painted in the mouth, even though the mouth is closed. If that makes sense. So, if we keep looking at the actual design and compare it to to Ami, you will see that there is a ton more reds in the sides, and of course we talked a little bit about those brush strokes. Chocks, do you think maybe what we can do is I'm not sure if I trust myself. I'm not sure if I trust myself.
Really? I'll hold that one then. I'm alright.
Yeah?
Yeah, alright. Yep.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright, you hold that one.
Yeah, I got that. Okay.
Alright, cool.
Alright, okay.
And have this.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure, man. Easy. There you go.
Alright, okay, cool. Now, if we look at some of the differences, we're talking about the differences. Shiranui has far more. You can sort of like cross your legs, otherwise it's going to be heavy for you. Yeah. Shiranui has far more red patterns going throughout, and far more intricate patterns. If you look at Ami, you see these red pattern markings across the shoulders going into the back. It's pretty straightforward, not too difficult. If you compare it to Shiranui's, it's far thinner, but meaning it's more difficult, it's more detailed, because it has these different lines that are thinner, meaning more surface areas that you have to paint. Now, if you look at we talked a little bit about the reflector, and you can see over there as well just how much bigger the reflector is, and we'll talk a little bit about the differences of the way this is actually kept up. If you look at Shiranui, if you compare it to Ami was literally connected right here, one place into the into the wing, I will say. But if you look at Shiranui, her wing comes way higher up here, comes up way higher. This is much higher compared to Ami's. Ami's one was a supporting rod of the of the reflector. Now, if I bring this around, I'll show you how this worked. So if you look at Ami, sorry, Chocks.
Alright.
Right, Ami was connected here. And the connection point was on the outside, okay? It's on the outside. And the peg slotted in like that. Shiranui's connection point is actually on the inside. And what you can't see here is that it's like a, it's sort of like a cross section. It goes down. This is the outside, right? The outside part.
Think of it as an L shape.
Exactly. So here, it goes, if you turn that to the side slightly, Chocks. Other way. Yeah. So if you look at here, this is the this is the outer section, right? Oh, did you?
No, it's fine.
This is the outer section, right? And you can see it passes past the reflector. Well, at this point here, there is actually a ridge that you really can't see unless you're literally from this angle. You can't see, and even then, it's not very obvious. That is much wide. That's given a thickness, so a much bigger surface connection that's hidden really well because, of course, it is covered by the fact on the outside that the wing goes past beyond the divine reflector. Now, there is also another connection point which is here. So you have the insert of the peg over here, and you have another connection point that goes in the other wing, giving it that stability that it really needed to have when you compare it to Ami itself, because of course those issues that we had with Ami, those are as a result of not having quite as much surface area, I will say. So this is a smaller reflector compared to...
It is a bigger solar reflector, how it flares outwards.
But we've taken that into account when designing the connection point, and therefore we've increased the surface area on that peg and connected to this point over here.
Yeah, 2 pegs on one. So this side, on my right side, is kind of an L shape. So the peg will rest onto that L shape, and on this side is another one. So it's propping up the other side of the solar reflector. So the solar reflector is it stays flat. It doesn't wobble or anything like that.
Yeah. It's definitely been more engineered with what we learned with Ami.
Yeah,
for sure. Now, one of the things I wanted to say is the pose itself was actually something that we teased in the club and actually got the club to vote on it. And this is the one we ultimately went with. And we talk a little bit more about that in the documentary as well. So I'm giving you a bit of a sneak peek of what we're talking about in the documentary itself. So, you know, that was definitely what we went with because you guys went with that as well. And we talked a little bit about Chocks, the tail. Again, it's much longer. And here's the thing. Ami has one of the things that the club came back with was asking that Ami had a paintbrush stroke on the tail.
The tail's much longer.
The tail's much longer and...
It points down.
What is going on, guys?
You see it? I don't think they can see it.
They can see it.
They can see it?
They can see it. There's a butthole still there, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm talking to you specifically about this tail. My question for you guys is, Ami is something that you came up and asked us to change it to a brush stroke paint ink tip on the tail.
Just like the in-game.
Do you want Shiranui like that? Let us know in the comments.
You see my finger there?
Do you want there to be a brush stroke to make it ink on the bottom of Shiranui's tail as well? You need to let me know in the comments.
We'll make a poll. Yeah?
We can make a poll.
We'll make a poll about that.
Yeah, we can absolutely talk a bit about that. And if you look at the actual sculpt and the texture work, it really pairs very well with Amaterasu. We have the same style of the skirt, the fur effect, which is something that I took a long time to get right with Ami in the first place. But once we had that with Ami, we knew that we needed to make sure that we had that with Shira. And of course, you can compare that Shira is of course the same size overall in terms of the physical mass, etc. It's pretty similar. They look fantastic as a pair together. Chocks, do you want to give that a bit of a turn? The other way around. Keep going. Yeah,
just not too high. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just so you can sort of see that they are the same sort of scale. If I sort of brought that a little bit closer, and they look really amazing next to each other. I've come back a bit. Yeah, they look really great next to each other in terms of the same size, the same sort of from the same franchise, etc.
Yeah, it just looks nice.
Now let's obviously there's an elephant in the room here, and let's talk a little bit about these long wisps. How many in total, Chocks?
Is it 19 or is it 16?
19 of these.
19, yeah.
Yeah.
19 of this main. That's how I'm going to call it in the description. Main. Basically, 9.
These things.
Yeah, the main. The main.
I'm gonna.
M-A-N-U.
I think I can put this. I'm gonna give this
Yeah.
to you. Yeah, and then I'll start. Nice one. Cheers. Oi. Roxanne. I'm not gonna repeat that. It's fine. There's always one.
Smurfs.
Okay, yeah, so there are 19 of these things, and it's not just, it's probably going to not be easily picked up in the pictures at all, but what it is that there are very, very, very subtle differences in the colors that is going all the way down these, what are they called? Main, I'm not sure. There are 19 of these, so it actually has grey tips and it goes into a yellow and an orange. Really, really subtle. You can see it right now. I can see it. But it's almost like semi-reflection from the light going into these, but it's actually been painted it like that. Really, really subtly.
See, Romo's got it right. How on earth are you going to package the mains safely?
Right. So every single one of these are separate, and you put them in one by one. If you've ordered a... I just want to make sure that the stream is working. Because if you have seen what we've done for something like the Majora's Mask Chocks, we had 4, 5, 10 different horns.
Yeah.
And likewise we enable those L1 to 5. Likewise we would do something like that, or something would just sort of 1 to L1.
The guys that's just received Silver the Hedgehog, those 6 metal rods.
Yeah.
Underneath those had a number labeled it underneath the actual rod, and also the inside of the peg hole. So it's going to have, hopefully anyway, it's going to have the same similar system for these parts, these 19 parts. So you will individually insert them in correctly in the right number.
Nick Pergakis, congratulations, you were one of last week's winners with regards to the F4F War Points. I've seen you just joined the stream, so congratulations on that. So that is going to be all separate, all that sort of good stuff, you know.
All the measurements, all the parts, how many pieces in the actual edition. We highlighted that in the documentary as well. So,
and of course we also talk about that in the trailer, which we'll be showing to you very, very soon as well.
Exactly.
And I just wanted to then talk a little bit about the base itself. It matches very similar theme to Amaterasu as well. We have these beautiful greeneries with some flowers and some some grass, sort of leaves and all that sort of stuff. So it sort of plays into that, so they look sort of similar with that. And there are, it maybe not coming out on the stream very easily. It might look it's all yellow, but it's actually got some subtle variations within that. So it's not just one yellow effect. So you can kind of sort of see that with regards to the Shiranui base,
Yep.
Similar to the Okami base as well. So you're definitely right. It's as Roxanne said, it's definitely a little bit more simple compared to, I think Shiranui, Amaterasu had a few more rocks, but this is far more complicated as well. So I would say it kind of complements it, and they look together at the same time. I'm just trying to place that up. Okay, now what we are going to do,
what do you want to do?
Is we're going to show you a little trailer for this piece. It's going to be about 2 minutes long, and then we'll come back and talk about the pricing and all that sort of good stuff.
Sure.
And in this, we'll talk a little bit more after that. So guys, check your sounds, check your earphones, turn it down a little bit. I'm not sure how it's going to come across for you. We will go ahead and we will see you on the other side. check it out, guys. What did you think of that video? Hopefully you like what you saw. Shout out to Jeffrey working on that, as always, at the last moment. Now, one of the things I wanted to tell you guys is a couple of things that we need to do to improve this. The first thing is, of course, the exclusive. Of course, it lights up, and we actually have it on right now. We have a button over here. What we forgot to do is actually charge it, but fortunately that's what we need to do. We've got Chocks with his battery pack. We're charging that up right now. It connects with a USB, which has a light indicator there. So is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay,
red.
Yeah. Which implies that it hasn't got the lights on.
So guys, you guys will know the recent updates with the batteries are replaceable and rechargeable. As always, it's going to be inserted underneath the base. Again, it comes with the USB slot, so it comes with the USB cable as well. So all you need is a power source, and then that's it, straightforward.
You know, so in terms of the light up itself, it needs to be a little bit brighter, and we're going to work on that going around the edge. So leave that with us. We're going to work on that.
So let's talk about the solar reflector light first.
Yes.
Right? So as Alex was saying, we're going to make sure it's much more brighter. We have to give it that kind of more glow flame effect. I mean, you guys, if you've seen the production for the life-size bus of Ami, you know how bright that is. So we're going to try and replicate that here with on a circular flame.
Yeah, this definitely needs to be more over here.
More around the back,
going around over here as well.
Around the edge.
Yeah. So we'll work on that for sure.
And if you spotted during the video, you noticed that these lights are going to be animated as well. So
we're going to have that, as you said, Chocks, you're right, that flickering effect. Now, we don't have that right now, but we will have that kind of flickering effect that we had, as you said, for the Okami life-size.
So there's two modes for the solar panel, solar reflector.
Solar panel.
Sorry.
Elon Musk, reflector. Hit us up.
Solar reflector. So it's going to have always on a solid flame light like it is right now.
Yeah, you say more down there as well.
Yeah, more on the back. And then we're going to have the animated mode, which will have that kind of flamey effect that which we learned a lot from the life-size bus.
That's right. That's right. So, we couldn't get that done for this one in time, but we will do it. And if you know us, we do update people. So keep your eyes peeled to the club. We did that recently for Amaterasu life-size bus as well. We won't let you down with regards to that.
So hopefully you guys understand that there's two light-up modes for the solar reflector.
Yeah.
All right.
And of course, I wanted to say that on the underside, you can probably see there, without me taking it out, it is a mirror there.
Yeah, there is a mirror exactly like the Amaterasu.
Yeah,
well.
Amaterasu's one doesn't actually animate her.
Just saying the mirror. The mirror.
Yeah, no, I know. It doesn't actually animate. I'm just saying that this will do, so that will be an improvement.
That's right, Mike. Make the lights move. Yes, animation. That's right. So if you go into the club and make sure you check out Life-Size Bust, Ami, you will see the flame effects. Very similar to the Bowser. The flames coming out from his mouth. It's kind of like we've added that. We will add that feature into this solar reflector. All right. So hopefully that will ease some of your guys' concerns with regards to the brightness. This is still a counter sample, so lighting and all that stuff. There's plenty of time for fine tuning and updates on that aspect. So once Alex goes to the factory and update those, he'll let you guys know on that one. Yeah.
Now, if we talk about the light sources at the bottom going through the body, for the tendrils, we'll call them. These are these points over here. All the way through here, all the way through here. Right now it's static on. We will also have some animations on that as well. What I mean by that is if you look at it, it's kind of like a little bit more sort of like flickering, pulsing, whereas flame-wise on the top is more like a, like a flicker fire. That's more like a kind of like a, almost like a, I wouldn't say electricity, but it's sort of like a kind of like a fast pulse. So that sort of feeling. And so there will be some differences between the effect on there and the effect on there, giving a kind of feast for the eyes.
So again, in the hype video, we mentioned the top solar reflector will come in two different light modes, animated and
Yes, Ben, it will do. I've talked about that. Sorry, Chocks. A lot of people are concerned about how this is attached to it.
Okay.
It's solidly put in place there. It's got a much bigger surface connection point on the inside of this surface area, which you can't see, and it's really nicely hidden. And it's got much more of a surface there, and it's connected at this point over here as well.
Two supports, Ben. Is that right, Ben? Yeah. Two supports, one on either side, so it's much more solid and stable. It doesn't wobble or anything like that. So we definitely heard a lot of feedback for sure from Amaterasu. So we're making sure that this is going to be solid. And back to where we're talking about the tendrils. So the lights, they're going to have like lights, white bright lights shining through the tendrils. And then again, this is going to have its own animated mode as well.
Yeah, so Romeo's asking, is it going to be 4 modes or 2 modes? It's just 2 modes.
Right.
All on and all animated. When I say all animated, this will have its fire effect animation. Yep. And this will have its kind of effect
pulsing,
animation.
kind of a pulsing. So it's 2 different types of animation for the top and the bottom lights.
But they're activated at the same time. It's not like 4 modes where, I guess it would be 3 modes, right? All off, 1 on, 1 on, 1 pulsing. Oh, yeah, no, the answer is off, all on, all animated, off.
Yeah.
Whiff's main tendrils, I don't know who to believe. Sorry, Mr. Petulia, you're absolutely right.
Alright, so hopefully you guys understand that. So again, the brightness level...
Much appreciated, Ben. Thank you for the support.
We are working on that, fine-tuning that, improving on that. So yes, the camera, because now we've got the lights on, the camera is not really picking up.
I mean, look, you can turn it off.
You can
yeah, it's sort of coming up.
Yeah.
I mean,
but if you watch the documentary, we've lit this thing up in a
super bright room.
It's super bright room, yeah. No, we had some darkened shots, have we?
I don't know. Is it put it in there? You tell me. Have you watched it? Is that so? Like this? Are you happy to come?
Oh my god, that worries me the most.
Yeah, right. Thank you, Timothy. I appreciate the kind words. Really appreciate that.
We got a question from Michelle.
Ramon, if you're talking about, this is not blue flames, it's more green. Sorry, I didn't understand what you meant. It's green flames. We're going to try and get some more coming down a little bit further down. It won't be down to the tip, but certainly more along this area, which in turn will sort of go further down as well. We definitely will improve on what you see over here. Will it be down here? The answer is no. But will it be sort of further in it because it's quite thin?
Yeah.
The answer is we'll try and get a little bit closer into it.
It is very hard because feeding LEDs through these is a tough job. I mean, guys are asking, what about the tendrils? Can we fill these in with more light? And these tendrils are even thinner than these flames, so
this is what we've got at the moment, and that's what we're leaving it at. Certainly, in terms of going with this, we think is the best for now, at least until we start looking at that. Thank you so much, Kiara. Appreciate that. Much appreciated. Hey Ashley, appreciate the support on that. Coming back for the day 1 stream.
Yep.
Chocks, it is going to be time. Do you have any questions about this, guys, before we start going into the pricing, the shipping, the this, the that, the that, the this?
the this, the that, the this, the that.
You know, it might not be coming up nicely. Who is it?
Who's asking?
Mike. But it is translucent. It definitely has a translucentness look to it.
Yeah.
You know, it definitely has a translucentness to it. It's not really sort of coming up very well, but we certainly will look to improve it where we can. So leave that with us. Hey, bud, how's it going, mate? Hey, Roxanne, yeah, she's, you know... Bella, shake hands! Shiranui, shake hands!
Yes, paw. Hand. Hey guys, yes, we've seen some of the feedbacks with regards to any patterns or anything to do with the chest. We will follow up and look into that.
I mean, you know, Sandrine asks, can we make the tendrils a little bit more transparent? Well, you know, it's one of the things we talked about, but it's really white in the game.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, a little bit harder. I mean, to go completely transparent. I understand what you're saying, but also it wasn't really like that. Variant.
But wait, there's more from Alex. Oh, God.
You know, Alex, I'm going to tell you something about that. I feel like that's actually lost. I'm a little bit sad about that. So this is the exclusive. Back to the OG, back to the old school, what exclusives were. So that's what we're doing for that. So the pricing and the edition size and all that sort of stuff. There's something slightly different with this one. You guys have voted, and I really appreciate that. In order for us to get the information out there, we felt that perhaps 2 weeks for all launches, followed by 2 weeks off, followed by Last Chance Weekend, actually didn't give us enough time to get and spread the word out there. So we asked for what people would think about doing this, and this is going to be the first time, and moving forward, this is how we will do it. Certainly for video game franchises, that we will keep Shiranui's PO for the exclusive open for exactly 4 weeks plus a weekend. Is that right, Chocks?
Well, basically, today is reservation day, which is 27th of April.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Validation. Just keep it simple. I'll give you 3 dates, guys. Today is 27th of April, validation day. All right. You're here. You got the whole weekend to watch the whole documentary streams and everything.
Reservation Friday.
Reservation Friday. Yeah. Okay. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 10 p.m. is reservation period. All right. 1st of May is Tuesday. That's the validation day, day 1 edition. You come back to validate and get your day 1 edition. All right. And then the pre-orders are going to open all the way until 29th of May. All right. So there'll be no gaps, no stoppages, none of that stuff. So it's today all the way to 29th of May. You can place your pre-orders anytime during this phase. So hopefully word will get out. More people won't get confused. How come we sold out on the website? It won't happen. So basically today until 29th of May 2018.
Good to specify that bit, yeah.
I specify that bit, yeah, 2018. So guys, hopefully that'll give you more time to simplify things much easier, get the word out. Newcomers will come in and say, oh wow, cool, I got up until 29th of May.
Yeah.
That's it. 3 dates: 27th of April, 1st of May, and 29th of May. Right.
Yeah. Pricing.
Are we ready for the pricing?
Shipping pricing first.
Oh, shipping pricing.
You got that?
Yes.
Sweet.
All right, shipping pricing. Right, okay. United States. All right. I'm assuming this is going to come in one box, one package, right? One box, one packaging. United States, $55 US. All right, 55 US dollars. For the guys in EU, again, 55 US dollars. Right, this is first time I'm looking at these pricings actually.
And if you're in the EU or if you're in the US, you do not pay import fees because we have a local warehouse there.
All right, well, I was going to go through that once we're done. Yeah,
All
right, let's go for the pricing first. So, 55 for the US, for United States, 55 for the EU region. Next one, 75 for Canada, and then 85 for Asia, as in like Japan, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, South Korea, Taiwan, Thailand, etc. Indonesia. 35 for China, Hong Kong, 115 for Australia, and then other regions like Zone 4 and Zone 5, like Malta, Cyprus, Egypt, India, Israel, United Arab Emirates. There is a charge of 135 USD for that. And I believe that's it. Any other regions will be at 135. And as Alex was saying, we have 5 warehouses. Okay, so it's China, Canada, US, UK, and Slovakia. So if you guys are based in that region, there will be no custom fees or taxes applicable. So what you see with the shipping price is the price that you pay. Nothing more.
Hey Lynn, I just want to give a shout out. I believe this is your first stream. How's it going? Thanks for joining us. Right, cups of coffee.
I don't know how I'm going to work that out.
So, this will be available on a few different plans. I believe it's 3 months plus a little balance.
Right.
3,
Is it
7, 9, 12.
37912.
I believe so.
Does
4, 7, 9, 12.
Yeah.
3 month plan plus the balance.
You should just what it is.
Three.
It's free. We haven't done those for ages, right? We just go, hey, guys. There's a 12-month plan.
Yeah, it's a 12-month. Let's go with the 12-month plan.
Just go with the 12-month plan. So basically, you know, if you don't want to go on the 12-month plan, there's also other plans as well. So make sure you check out the website when we go live. There's other plans. If you don't want any payment plans, that's fine. All you have to do is just drop a 10% deposit, and then you can pay the final balance when the item is ready to ship out. All right. So there's that option as well. So if you do want to go on a flexi payment plan, all you need to do is just drop 10% of the SRP. We will come to the pricing for that soon. So 10% is all you pay. And then the breakdown of the flexi payment plans are highlighted on the website as well. So for example, I don't know.
And Nissa, we have 2 warehouses in Europe. We actually have one in the UK, and then because of Brexit, we planned for that, and we started working with someone out in Slovakia, meaning that all EU guys will not have to pay import tax. So that's cool.
No fees for EU. That's correct. So Lisa, Raymond.
Yeah, Tiago knows all about that, right, Tiago?
Hey, Monica. All shipping prices will include tracking numbers. So when we ship out an item, the courier will send you a tracking number. So don't worry about that one. So, yeah.
Can you go on a payment plan after initially opting not to? No, you can't, Alex. I don't believe you can. Not at this stage. It's not that flexible. Our flexi payment is not that flexible. Something that we would work towards. I love you too, Tiago. Alrighty.
Alright, so no more questions with regards to shipping? Everyone understands? Yeah?
Everything A-okay?
Everything okay? If you don't understand, don't worry. After the stream, we will post a FAQ on our website, on our blog, and that will be shared into the club as well. That explains everything about validation, day one, blah, blah, blah.
We need to explain that a little more as well. As in right after we give the price and coming back on Tuesday and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. You know, FAQ, how to validate. So there will be a blog post.
But we'll just tell them as well. Yeah.
All right, guys.
So this, as I've said to you guys time and time again, just prepare yourselves. It's far more complicated than Ami. It's bigger. It's got far more resin on the top in terms of the effect up at the top. It's far more complicated to paint. And Ami was over 2 years and 5 months, 2.5 years ago, and in a lifetime, that is a lifetime ago in terms of the price of statues that have gone up in there. So unfortunately, we base the SRP based off of what the factory gives us, of course, and you know, all those sort of factors are there. So how much is it? Oh shit!
You do.
I said that. I said hit video.
It's on your space bar. You're not pressing anything, are you?
I did. So the payment plan is.
It's plain. It was.
Yeah, I know it's delayed.
All right.
It's delayed. Approximately. How much was a cup of coffee? $4.
Has that gone up in price, guys?
How much is coffees nowadays? How much is coffees? How much are cups of coffee nowadays? Cup of coffee from Starbucks, what's the damage? $4? $5?
It's more than that, isn't it?
Is no one coming back to me with the price of coffees? Let me refresh. Maybe there was something there. Oh, it's $3. It was like, give me $3.50. Give me the price. I was like, jeez, okay.
Oh my god. No, it's only just started.
No, it's all the way down there, yeah.
Where? No.
No, here.
There.
So you got $3, $4.
Yeah, it's only a couple of messages. Yeah.
But anyways, it wasn't coming in, which is the point. All right, so let's go with we'll go for $4. All right, let's go with $4. Every month divided by 28 days. We'll call it 30 days. Yeah, average of 30 days.
Larissa doesn't drink coffee.
Basically, you need to not drink 10 cups of coffee. Chocks, the monthly fee for every month on the 12-month plan is $36. The breakdown is this.
Yeah.
The total SRP is $485 for the exclusive, and it's $485 for the regular. And if you have to pay a 10% deposit, which is $48, and then you take that from your total, so you have $485 minus $48 for the 10%. The remaining is $437, and you divide that by 12, meaning it's about 36.5 approximately dollars a month if you go on the 12-month plan. 10 cups of coffee a month, Romeo.
A day, man. I can't even take that a day.
So we appreciate it's more expensive than Ami, and we always know that, and it's always painful for us when we can't get anywhere near what it was before. But it is the sign of the times. It is more complicated, and we hope we can have your support on that. We do apologize for that. Hopefully, the 12-month plan, makes that a little bit better. It is what it is, guys. Market factors, something that we're very, very sensitive to, and what I mean by that is the price that the factories are charging us. It's gone up exponentially over the last 2.5 years. So it's with a sad heart that we couldn't get it as close as we could to the original Ami. But again, that was 2.5 years ago, and it is what it is. So that's the pricing, guys. If you have any questions about that, let us know. But Chocks, let's talk about that validation, the reservation, what's going to happen after tonight, the blog post, what you can win, all that sort of good stuff, and then coming back on reservation.
Okay, so tonight after the stream, there will be a blog post on the website with regards to how to pre-order Shiranui. It will go through every single step. What to do on validation, the times, when to come back on Tuesday to validate, how to access your like, let's say you place a reservation this weekend.
So can I just pause you and something about the payment plans. Ben is asking, if you go on the 12-month plan and Shiranui, will it be timed exactly perfectly? The answer is we don't guarantee that. The 12-month plan, we always try to aim for 9 months, but typically it goes about by a year. We try for 9 months, but it is what it is. But if it does arrive early, you have the option to remove that payment plan and then get yours shipped a little bit earlier than if you stayed on the payment plan.
Right. The same applies if you want to pay the balance off early as well. There's a button in your order where you click on that button, and then you can pay the remaining balance when it's ready to ship out. It's much quicker as well. Rather than paying every single month for the whole 12 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we should actually specify that. You really need to specify that you want to have, if you're going to go on the early payment plan, if you're going to come off the payment plan, let's say you go for the 12-month plan, and let's say, Chocks, this is ready in month 10. We need to let you know in month 9 that this is going to be shipping in the next month. And then that's the point that you need to remove your payment plan if you want to coordinate with everyone else.
Sure.
It does mean that your final balance will be more because you have to take into account that it's...
Well, you're paying it off
more
early. So you got to pay off.
But it means you get it at the same time. What we can't do is after we've shipped it out and you remove, let's say you then remove your payment plan, everyone's receiving it. And then you're like, oh, wow, I want mine now, and remove your payment plan. We can't just get it to you because it's still in China. Yeah. That's the point.
Yeah.
So we need to be a bit more explicit about that.
We've already done an email.
I know that's for the Artorias guys as well, but I'm saying just generally we should always explain that. 12-month plan. If you want to remove it, yes, you can do, but only at the point that we say it's shipping.
Yeah.
And that's the point where you still, so you can remove it later, but it just has to wait for a next shipment to go into it, and that's probably about 2 months afterwards. But just want to get you guys know.
Does Ben understand that?
I'm sure he does. All right, Chocks, over to you.
I forgot what I need to say now.
Sorry, validations.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, validation. So if you're going to reserve a Shiranui over the weekend, tonight after the stream, over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, up until Tuesday, 10 p.m., all you have to do is come back on Tuesday to validate. The system will have your order in place. You log into your order, there will be a blue button there, and then when we go live stream on Tuesday, we do a countdown with you guys with the validation. So it's going to be around about 11 p.m. Hong Kong time again.
It does, Deborah.
And then there is an option for you to just click that button for your guaranteeing you your day one edition. That's how validation is. So basically all that information will be explained in an FAQ, because we could be here explaining all night long.
Complicated.
Yes. All right, so let's try and get this over and done with. So yeah, so guys, that's validation. And then after the stream, there will be a post on the main page. There will be a statue giveaway. Basically, we will be giving away one exclusive Shiranui to one lucky winner. And the winner will be chosen once the item is ready to ship out. The winner will be announced sometime on the 1st of September, and then the winner will receive the item shortly after the item ships out into the market.
Low numbers.
That information will be highlighted in the contest form as well. What?
The life-size bust was part of the range.
Yeah.
So therefore...
Yeah, that is mentioned on the product description page as well, guys. So this Shiranui is the third statue in the line. So
No,
if you previously...
Third statue, yeah, sorry. I thought you said first.
Third statue in the line. So if you guys bought the last life-size bus, let's say you're number 10, and if you bought this, you will have the same number for this one as well. Really simple. All right. Yeah, that's it. I'm really trying to keep things very simple tonight.
Gianna, we're going to be placing this up for reservation in the next hour, in the next half an hour, within sort of half an hour of the stream finishing, which will be in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Unless you have any questions at all, guys, we will let you guys know. And as Chocks was saying, be back at it again on Tuesday. But before we do that, Chocks, there will be a post.
Yes, I just mentioned that.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you say that we could
Good what?
win?
Yeah.
Did you?
Jesus. I said there's a statue up for grabs, and there will be a winner chosen 1st of September, and then the winner will receive the product after the item ships out into the market.
Oh, we're doing it 1st of September now? Is that how we do it now?
I can't announce all the winners in the month of May or whatever it is. If we do a, let's say, any launches during that month,
Yeah.
then it'll be like 3 or 4 months where we make an announcement. And then if we do another launch in the following month, that announced date will be pushed further back.
Okay. As long as you got your handle on it.
Jesus Christ! There's no need to go into the details. These guys know that after the stream there will be a post and then the
when's it
statue up
coming
for
out?
grabs. When's it coming out? Q2 2019. That's the estimated shipping date.
Yeah.
Release date. Hopefully we can release the Shiranui in Q2 2019. And what is a Q2?
It is April to June.
April, May, June 2019. Right. Any question, guys?
Yeah, nice one, Ben. Yeah, that's something that we sort of thought about, and we will let you guys know in terms of dropping the payment plan to let them know this is going to be the time to drop it if you need to drop it.
Guys, if you're going to reserve Shiranui, there's something called a refer a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandrine, the answer to that is if you don't know I appreciate you don't know what your number is. You will find out your number, and as long as you validate your AMI LSB, you will get the same number, and it won't before this is in production. You only get your numbers assigned to you at the moment that it's you validated and it's on the way to you, so you still got some time to do that.
Hey Maggie, if you're planning to move next year, don't worry. Just let CS know. Send a CS request on our website under Contact Us, and then just give us, let's say a month. Or I don't know, a month's time before launch, before release, let the CS guys know that you want to update your new address for this order.
Dizza, there will be, I think it was about 1.3 for the OG AMI. Timothy, will there be eventually a PVC AMI? Yes, there will be a PVC AMI in the future, maybe towards the end of the year, but I will tell you it's going to be, you know...
There are some images floating on the internet. We made the announcement last Christmas.
Size, so, oh, sorry, it's, oh, that looks massive if I do that.
Yeah.
It's this size, so it's a small one. It's a small one. It's this sort of size.
Yeah, if you've seen the pictures of our Breath of the Wild Link and Crash Bandicoot, it's going to be in that range. So there's some pictures going around on the internet. We made the announcement last Christmas. So yeah, there will be a AMI PVC coming out.
Yeah.
How many exclusives, Amy? Well, we won't know until a month later. So once we gone through the whole month of pre-ordering with Shiranui, we will announce the edition size a couple of weeks later during our normal Q&A stream.
We want, and the rhetoric must always be, we want people to order for the love of the character and never order it just for speculation. In order to understand the strength of the line, the true demand for a product, we want people to be buying it for the love of the character. And having an open PO system really detracts from the higher idea of purchasing for secondary prices. That's not what we're about. That's not what we're striving to be. We want the people who want the product to have the product. And there is always a fine balance between those that try to buy it for the rarity and the exclusivity. And I appreciate that. That is not a high factor for us here at F4F. I can appreciate it might be a high factor for some people, but we want the main reason to be is because you love the character, you feel that this is something that you want to have, and you're not worried about what it's worth. And if the money that it's worth on the secondary market is a biggest influence in your enjoyment of the piece, that's not what it should be. Purchase it because you love the character. Purchase it because you love the statue. That's what you should be purchasing it for. And I hope that it really helps for us to have a better idea of the true demand for a piece based on its merit. And that's always going to be the rhetoric here at F4F. We'll never be saying, we learned a massive lesson when it came to Lucky Cat Mario, 125 pieces out within 10 minutes, but it was really because it was so rare, and that's not the reason why it should be bought. Oh, nice one, Lauren. Your cat's called Abby.
Hey Tan, you're asking would there be a life-size Shiranui bus? I tell you what, if this breaks 2,000 units, I think we can. If this sells over, if the exclusive version sells over 2,000 edition sizes, sure, I think we can do it.
Looks like my work is done. Chocks has done it all. I can design it with Chris, and then let me know when.
Well, you know, we're throwing a new design cap into it as well.
Yeah, true that.
Matching caps with the AMI life-size bus.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. We're going to wrap it up in the next couple of minutes. There will be a feeding frenzy. We're going to do it like OG style. It's going to be for 4 minutes. First to figures, 4 minutes. If you're going to be jumping on the pre-orders, you're going to want those points. It's 100 F4F reward points. It will help towards that. Yes, I know it's only $1, but it also accounts towards your loyalty level. It's like the equivalent of spending $20 to get that number of reward points back if you're on a entry level plan. 485 for AMI. Thank you very much for your support, guys. We really appreciate that. And if you could send out your refer a friend codes to your mates or anybody you think that might be interested in this, we'd appreciate that as well. Chocks, anything before we wrap it up?
I can wrap up anytime.
Yeah, all right.
So
guys.
we're gonna do the frenzy points for 4 minutes, and then we're gonna have the pre-orders up, the reservation pre-orders up
within 30 minutes.
Within 30 minutes, right? Yeah.
All right.
Anything else? You seem like you got a lot more things to talk tonight.
No, I don't. I really do. I'll wrap it up. All right, Chocks, that's another one. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Today is Friday Q&A with Chocks A, number 68. It is the 27th of April, 2018. Over here, a very, very good evening. From here, us at F4F HQ in Hong Kong. And we will be back at it again on Tuesday. Of course, we'll be in the club right afterwards. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you on the next one. I'm your host, Alex.
I'm Chuckles.
F4F is love.
F4F is life.
And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Laters.